Hello, 238 fam.
Hello, hello. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Monday morning. We'll get a bunch of people in here in just a minute. I know it's just 238 fam and us right now. One person. You think they'll actually alert people? Oh, now it's you and 238 fam. If you're just scrolling through, in a few minutes there will be a bunch of people in here. We just hit live 30 seconds ago. And it's back down to Mrs. 238 238 fam. So this is like stuff I want you to tell Trish. So, You know what I mean? Because I watch what happens with others and it just throws. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome in. We just hit go 30 seconds ago. A bunch of people will be in here in a minute. Hope everyone's doing well this Monday morning. Appreciate any likes.
Welcome in.
What's up? Welcome in. What's up, Gavin? What's up, Waters? What's up, Jalen? What's up, Connor? Hope everyone's doing well. Again, we just hit go about 45 seconds ago. There will be a bunch of people in here in a minute. We are doing some morning breaks. Yes, we're usually on in the evenings, but we thought, why not?
Why not?
So just give us a second and there'll be a bunch of people in here. We got some alerts going out, texts and emails and stuff going out. We'll get some people in, yeah. Welcome in, Jason and Eugene. Can we say happy Monday? What do we say? Happy Monday morning, or it's Monday morning?
No, it's Happy Monday.
Good morning, Jeremy. How are you doing?
Happy Monday.
Are we giving away a team in this break?
Oh, yeah, we need to do that.
Let's give away a team. Let's put it up now while there's only 20 people in here, because soon there will be 100.
Okay.
That way maybe one of the 20 can get it.
That's right.
Jeremy, how are you doing this Monday morning? What's up, B-Dub? Good morning. It is a Monday morning live, which I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of 238 cards. I'm trying to think. Have we ever done a Monday morning before? I don't know that we ever have.
No.
So we decided to do some value breaks with Finest and a couple megas. Downtown still alive, and Topps Chrome Delight going for some autos of the quarterbacks. We were doing breaks like this last night, and we hit some monster cards. On our Instagram post, you can see it. We hit the dual Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams auto to 50. We hit a Superfractor last night too. These are all fresh cases, by the way. We hit two other Jaden Daniels. We hit a crazy Drake May. We hit some stuff. So we found this for a value break is the best combination right now. Couple megas. Let's see if we can hit it downtown. We did do a case break last night that headed downtown, but this is a new case. That downtown was a Sam Laporta.
Yes.
And then, yeah.
Jimmy, I got you for the Patriots. Good luck.
Yeah, last night, this was just a couple of the breaks that were $29 breaks. This is the gold Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels dual auto. That orange Jaden Daniels non-autograph comps for like 800. Isn't that crazy?
Good morning, visual.
And then if you're a Bears fan, check out that Superfractor. This was all last night. We did little $29 breaks on Fanatics. It was crazy. Charles Tillman, Devin Hester, 101.
I got you, James. Hey, J. Ray.
What's up, James? What's up, J. Ray? How you doing this morning, J. Ray? And good morning, visual. Again, I don't know that we've ever done a Monday morning stream in the history of 238 cards. So there's a first for everything.
That's right.
We're going to do some morning streams this week. I don't know if this will be all the time. Noah and Kobe will still be live here tonight. And then we'll be back live tomorrow night. And we might be live tomorrow morning, too. We'll see. Scotty Arnault.
You're less awake than me, Jerry? That's a first.
Scotty, you just witnessed the first ever 238 Monday morning. We've done mornings, but not Mondays before.
Monday morning, kick off the week.
Scotty, let's just say we're working on some stuff with TikTok that'll benefit all of y'all. breakers and buyers. So we're working on some stuff with them, and so this is one of the things we're doing, and it's going to get better.
Nick, I got you for the Falcons.
It's going to get better.
Good morning.
And man, Finest and Chrome together seem to be the cheat code with a little bit of Panini product in it. We smacked last night. We did these little $29 random team breaks and hit multiple cards worth 2,000 and 1,000 and 800. It was crazy. And this was kind of the combination we did. So we thought, let's bring this over to TikTok and see if we can do that again. Good morning, Nick B.
How you doing, Nick?
Scotty, we might even be working towards the R word breaks here, Scotty. There's a little bit of movement. Nick, we're doing pretty good this morning, Nick. I know, Scotty. I finally kind of was able to have a breakthrough with them about why they should offer that. And they're like, okay, let's talk. So we're talking. Bingo is awake.
Ah. He
And then
is.
did you message about the Karen thing too?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. He is. He's actually doing pretty good this morning. And then, yes, we are giving away a team. It is up and about, and there are teams going. We do understand this is Monday morning, so we wanted to do a value break. We do know that we're not usually on Monday mornings. As a matter of fact, it might be our first ever.
First ever Monday.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot, Scotty. It's actually good. It's, for the most part, all good.
Good morning, everyone.
We can chat later. So you'll probably see us live today, this morning, tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning. And then after that, I don't know. But Noah and Kobe will be live tonight. We'll be, we're still doing our evening streams too. Just a couple breaks this morning too. I know it'll take a minute to get the first one filled, but there are teams going.
Yep, there's teams going.
And we'll give away a team. And if there's any questions, let me know. That is a Finest hobby. And a Chrome Delight with 2 megas. Downtown is alive. Very much alive. And if we hit it, we'll crack into a new one for the next one. The Finest and the Chrome stuff has been comping really well on individual cards. If you're worried about licensed versus unlicensed, it's not a thing. To a point, it's more about, are the players performing? And I think we've seen that throughout, especially 2023 product. So
Luke Skywalker grabbed the Bears.
let's go, Luke.
May the Force be with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs., for the Star Wars reference. Carolyn, I know, Carolyn. We're live on a Monday morning. You experienced it, Carolyn. First time ever on a Monday morning. What's up, KJ? Thank you all for getting into that giveaway, too. We do give away a team typically every break. And we'll do other giveaways, too, as well. Some product here and there. And appreciate, again, the hang this morning. I know it won't be as crazy as the evenings are, but we want to hang. I know it might not be as much engagement back and forth because a lot of you are at work listening.
Texans are off the board.
I like that, James. Question of the morning. Because we probably need a new one tonight, right, James? Question of the morning. Did you have a...
Well...
Not breakfast question. I asked that before.
I don't know. I only had breakfast questions, so...
That's right, KJ. What's up, Enrique? The question... Oh, I had one.
Yeah, Enrique, I got you for the Texans.
Actually, I'm going to put on... Question of the morning is bold predictions for free agency today. It starts in the NFL.
Oh.
Where is Sam Darnold going? Where is Russell Wilson going? What's going to happen with Justin Fields? There's a lot of craziness about to happen today. Who do you hope your team gets? Cup to the Jags. Is that a for sure thing, Nick? It's going to be a crazy day. No, James, I was thinking about it this morning. We always have a question of the day. And I hope the Lions end up with Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals. I think we might. And I wouldn't mind, we need a linebacker too. There's one linebacker out there I was thinking that we needed. I know, DK.
2 cylinders, grab the Raiders. Thank you.
I know D South, and why do I keep hearing Rodgers to the Vikings? So Rodgers might go to Pittsburgh. So Fields to the Jets, or does he stay? D South. I think wherever Rodgers goes, that backup quarterback they don't get rid of. So like if he goes to Pittsburgh, obviously they're staying. I think they'll keep Fields. I just think they will, because Rodgers and his age and his health and everything, you just don't know. And if Rodgers goes to the Vikings, obviously they want JJ to learn behind him. It's going to be a crazy day today, I have a feeling. Yeah, Matthew, I've heard that kind of situation too. Did you also see that someone said the Niners would trade Brock Purdy to the Titans for the number 1 pick?
Oh my gosh.
I could see that. I could see the Titans taking that.
That's hilarious.
No, D South. I agree, because Justin Fields, that last go around with the Bears, was showing that he has obviously potential to be a starting quarterback. He goes over to Pittsburgh, and then they do that to him where they don't give him a real opportunity. Like, I know they know what they're doing. They see him in practice, but it does seem like he needs an opportunity. Hobby, I like that. Hot take. Rodgers will not finish the season as a starter wherever he goes.
I feel like that's a pretty fair hot take.
Nick B, the Titans honestly need someone like Purdy who's a game manager.
So early, Will.
Because they do have some good weapons at running back and at receiver. And Will Levis is not a game manager. He is a let's take a lot of chances and throw a lot of picks.
There's not Wim.
Wim. Welcome to the first ever Monday morning 238 Cards live stream. Maybe the last too. No, Wim. We just we're helping TikTok with a couple things on the back end, trying to make things better for everyone, and the best time for us to do that with them is in the mornings. So we said we'll go live this week during the mornings, and maybe we'll continue to do that forever.
NFL breaks.
What's up, NFL? Noah, how are you doing? And then tonight, our son Noah will be live with Kobe here on TikTok, and then we might be back tomorrow morning too. Levis is a meme machine. Oh my gosh, his facial expressions. We're doing pretty good. We are doing good. Just chilling on this Monday. This is a value break if you're unsure. So we ran a bunch of breaks like this last night on Fanatics, and we were smacking by putting Finest and Chrome together with a couple megas, seeing if we can hit some downtowns and some optics. We thought we'd bring these breaks over here. But man, were they smacking last night. It wasn't. If you look at our Instagram posts from last night, it's crazy.
Matthew, I'm so sorry.
Matthew, DK, yeah. Matthew, I am sorry for Seahawks fans, because not only DK, you're losing probably your more iconic receiver, which is Lockett, right? He's been around so long. Like, they're both iconic to your team. But losing both of them, and Geno, hopefully there's a big fresh start coming.
The giveaway winner is done.
Nice done.
No, the giveaway winner is... The giveaway is done. The winner is... the Birds.
D South, yes. Chrome can have a better chance than Finest. Two things. One, the checklist is a lot bigger in Chrome. So, like, Brady signs... Is the Patriots and Chrome, Buccaneers and Finest, but not a lot of autos out there for him. But yes, there is a bigger auto checklist. There's 100 rookie autos in Chrome, and like Bo, trying to remember who else. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot more chances in Chrome. But Finest cards are doing well too. But the thing is Finest is cheaper than Chrome, so it kind of makes up the difference there. But yeah, I agree with that.
I'm good, Carolyn. Hey, Thumbs, and go green. We got you for the Packers.
Drew, that would be interesting too. You know, that does make sense with Cooper Kupp though, because Seattle, you need to fill in, right?
Thumbs, how you feeling?
Slightly above average, which is J-Ray. Isn't that crazy? You could. Yes, that's what we'll say. I love Spectra. I will still break Spectra from time to time. But it's a $800 plus box. Most breakers probably charge $900 plus, and the cards do not comp as well as cards coming from those two boxes. So, you know, it is what it is.
The Birds also picked up the Chiefs. We got a quick 12 teams off the board. We just went live.
Yeah, we've only been live for 15 minutes, by the way. So we'll go through. I can do the maximum of 4 of these today because I'm out of Finest. Our new cases are restock from Topps. We get direct from Topps. Comes back. Should be here Wednesday where I'll have a ton more cases that we can start doing more Finest. What's up, Mr. Hard?
Oh, hi, Mr. Hard.
KJ, it's always been a thing. Like, Spectra cards are beautiful. I love them for my PC. But when you even look at repacks, how often do you see a Spectra card come out of a repack besides Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs? You don't see a lot of Spectra cards coming out of repacks. They just don't. They're beautiful cards for collections. They don't hold the value they should. You look at like a Jaden Daniels Spectra versus a Jaden Daniels out of here. And like we hit an orange out of here last night, non-autograph. It comps for like 850. There's very few Spectra Daniels that will come near that price unless it's like a 101 or something. So it's just kind of a crazy, we try to do what's best for you all. And we'll put Spectra in from time to time, but we try to do what's best.
And we are almost halfway filled. Thumbs picked up the Broncos. Easy picked up the Giants. Aaron picked up the Bengals. The Birds picked up the Chiefs.
Visual, are you talking about Finest Delight? KJ, what matters is how the players perform. I'm telling you, that's all that matters. Like, yes, some licensed stuff is going to sell a little bit better than unlicensed, but this year it might be different because you're not getting Jaden Daniels autographs in licensed stuff. So, like, it's proven if you go check comps right now, it's different. Tonight they have visual. We have a couple of those left. Noah and Kobe will be running, I think, only 3 breaks tonight with them in there. And then we will have a restock of cases of those where we can get into maybe case breaks again on Wednesday. Davey Dog, thank you for the corn. KB.
2 Cylinders also picked up the Vikings.
What's up, Sean? KB, I have a question as a Steelers fan for you. Would you be okay if they got Darnold? I know they're in a bidding war for Darnold, but would you be okay with that? Thank you, Davey Dog. It's going to be a crazy day. I just have a feeling we're going to see some stuff we don't expect. And maybe it's the Seahawks who get Sam Darnold. Maybe it's something else. Thank you, Jace. Jace, who do you want your Vikings starting quarterback to be? Is it, we all thought Myles Garrett was getting traded and then all of a sudden the Browns kept him. I was thinking about that this morning. If you're a Vikings fan, don't you want Sam Darnold? Like, what was wrong last year with that situation?
We are officially half.
You had such a good year and you just didn't, only one team can win it all, right? You want JJ? All right.
Kevin, how are you?
Kevin, I have a coffee in here, Kevin. Good morning.
Kevin, we've missed seeing you. Good to see you. Good morning.
JD, that's funny. Geno Smith is Gardner Minshew's new. Poor what? No, Gardner's got. They're not going to keep Gardner, are they? He's probably going somewhere else, right? Isn't AOC going to be his backup? Tony, you want JJ to start too?
Good morning, Charlie.
Who's going to be because Danny Dimes is probably going to get paid somewhere too. I heard the Colts want him.
Okay, Empty. We need Noah in here to answer Empty's question. Brief summary of McCarthy. Didn't follow him in college. What's the hype? We're Michigan people. So.
He's a good game manager that is also mobile. To me, think of I don't know what his NFL comparison would be, but he obviously won a national championship. He's very calm and collected in the pocket. Kind of like not as much as Jaden, but more like a Brock Purdy. But JJ's very mobile too, and he's got a cannon. So we'll see. He made good decisions in college. They won championship. He was good against the blitz. So we'll see. He has to prove it in the NFL though. Yeah, Thumbs. He's not as strong as Baker, and might be a mobile Purdy is a good observation. Yeah, my son Noah.
Our son is Noah, who is a big JJ.
Yeah, I'm Noah's father, but yeah, Noah. If you come back here tonight, Empty,
and ask that question
again, you'll see a young man in his 20s who might resemble me, and ask him. No, you're good. Ask him tonight. Good. You'll get a very passionate answer.
Very passionate. KB got you for the Steelers. Okay, Live to Hunt.
Yeah, that's right. It was preseason. Noah's aging well.
Not as handsome.
Thank you, Charlie G-Man.
We're over halfway full.
I remember that Davy Dog. I was shocked they didn't keep Case Keenum after that run. I know, James. It's funny. His my pictures at Noah's age do look exactly the same. Yeah, Justin, somewhat me, but definitely takes after her side of the family a lot more. So anyway, our son Justin's the one who makes all the content you see about sports on here. And then Noah's the one that you see that does breaks a few days a week. But during the day, Noah's getting all the breaks from the weekend sorted and shipped out today.
We're over halfway full on this.
Tony, you're right. He didn't do anything after he was gone. We can rip Star Wars here. I Live to Hunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I Live to Hunt. He bought one.
You want one? I Live to Hunt? Let's get it. How are you doing this morning, I Live to Hunt? I Live to Hunt. You know what's coming, right? You know the whole experience.
KB also has the Eagles, and Kensley got you good Jags.
Play Star Wars theme song. Happy.
Star Wars, main theme by John Williams and London Symphony Orchestra.
There we go. 13 teams left in this NFL break. We have a show while we wait, right? Show while we wait. Happy birthday, Live to Hunt!
I Live to Hunt. Happy birthday, Mrs. Can you write down I'm sending him a Jamie Newman card?
Yes.
That's his favorite player. And you might ask, who is Jamie Newman? I have no idea. But it's I Live to Hunt's favorite player.
That's right. Intermission, empty.
All right, I Live to Hunt. I'm going to send you this box with it, too, because these boxes are really, really nice. They're squishy, but they're beautiful kind of collector's boxes as well. That's why I cut on the bottom. So good luck here. Lots of packs. But we will ship them in the box. Beautiful box. Happy birthday, I Live to Hunt.
Happy birthday.
No, that's Paul Newman.
It's a different Newman.
That's a different Newman. Jamie Newman is a legend of Georgia Tech and the Eagles for one season. All right. We'll show all the cards while we're waiting. So we got Obi-Wan. We have Richelieu, Republic Frigate. We'll just kind of go through these base. We have the Speeder, Republic Gunship, Wookiee Catamaran with a Naboo Star Skiff numbered to 75 and a refractor of a Royal Guard. So you can hit autos in these. Not every box does. You can hit sketch cards, more than one per case.
His autos are available on Panini still.
For points they are, Scotty? Oh my goodness, that's legendary. I might have to go buy some of his autos. I have too many to begin with.
J. Crump got you for the 49ers.
Palpatine. We have infantry turrets, battle tank, boss, Leon, and oh, that's one of the Gungans. Here, I'll let you load that.
I think Jar Jar is in here.
I have not. All right, Mustafar droid, Wookiee gunship, Mustafarian, Gungi, Cloud Car, Kadu, battle droid, the Speeder with a Wookiee Catamaran, the 99. Lots of ships in these.
We just have a dozen teams left.
You can get some legendary autos in this too. Holy cow. All right, Kylo, C-3PO, Sand Hill. We have Wookiee, Long Gun, Lando, Luke with the Naboo Starfighter, and a refractor C-3PO. Let's go. Come on, give us a good autograph or a sketch card. Yeah, G-Man. There's some crazy autos that you can hit. Darth Vader, Padme, like Jyn Erso has autos in this. All right, Newt Gunray with 2-1B, numbered to 199 on the medical droid, and Sandhill on the refractor.
Goober, I got you for the Rams.
Yes, Anakin sketch.
Nice
Yeah, we've seen.
slot.
I love that. I love the sketch cards. I think we'll get one in this if we don't get an auto. All right. We might have an auto back here. Landing ship, CO, Boss Nass, the X-Wing, Captain Panaka. Is this auto? No, but it's a first arrival on the Rick Ollie. That's cool. And then we have a, whatever that mosquito bug is.
To South, got you for the Ravens. We're down to our final 10 teams.
J-Ray, Captain Kirk is in the background in one of these cards, yes. He's in the background. There's Leia, the Jedi Inceptor, Tauntauns, the Royal Starship of Boba Fett, Padme to 199, I like that, numbered Padme, and then with Leia, Chewbacca, Lando, Calrissian escaping on Bespin with R2 in there.
That's right. These sports balls cards look nice.
All right, let's get something here first.
Deep Fry. Good morning.
I live to hunt. Wampa, Millennium Falcon. We have Rick Ollie, Sabi, the Boba Fett Starship, and we have the Theta Class 2C. All right, no auto in that one. Nice Padme though, and I'm gonna if I have an extra, I domed a couple. If I have an extra sketch card, I'll send you one. I live to hunt, along with your Jamie Newman for your birthday. Cool stuff. These aren't crazy expensive either, so cool stuff. 3 on the print on that Padme.
And our final 10 teams, if you want to throw the overlay up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get other music on.
Hey. Final 10. Hey Sam, good morning. It's too early for this.
Is that Live to Hunt still here?
I live to hunt. Are you still here? Nicky Doo. Okay. Let's see. We've got more teams off the board.
Whether I Live to Hunt's here or not, I'm gonna give. So I Live to Hunt, and the one I opened, there was a sketch card of Bespin. I'm gonna send that to you, so you can hit sketch cards in those. So happy birthday! Sketch card coming your way.
Nicholas grabbed up the Browns, Jets, and Titans. Browns, Jets, Titans. Final 7. We will run this back if your team is gone.
Stinky Fruit Roll-Ups. Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one Zoom thing that's been going around for a while, where there was a judge meeting with 2 attorneys, and one of them was a little older, and then he couldn't get the cat filter off his face.
Yes.
That.
Doms, thanks for getting the Colts.
And he tells the judge, like, we can proceed. He goes, I'm not really a cat.
I'm not really a cat. That's
Yeah.
right. Sam, I am. Chargers.
You have a polar bear avatar? Wow, early Gino. I expect Gino always to be up early. It's actually probably not early for Gino. It's 7:30 on the West Coast.
No, but he bought the Commanders early.
Good morning. Oh, Gino did?
Yeah.
Gino's a 4 a.m. guy.
Yeah. We've opened some Garbage Pail Kids, not the current ones that are on there.
Gino, they're
the new ones.
Such an easy request. Gino, we got this.
Final 5 teams, I believe.
That's what I figured. I figured that, Gino. I figured that. I know you're military man. I figured the 0400.
Gino can't sleep after all the Seahawks trades.
Gino, how are you feeling as a Seahawks fan? I guess you'll know more today, because what if you do get Sam Darnold and you do get Cooper Kupp and you do get, you know what I mean? You might be fine. You might be fine. Yeah, asking for a Superfractor is not too much. I mean, there's only a couple of them, so we'll get one of them. We hit a super last night out of a Chrome hobby, not in this, and that was a dual autograph of Devin Hester and Charles Tillman. And then we also hit the Caleb We hit the Caleb and Jaden Daniels dual auto last night, gold, out of a hobby. And that comp's up there, 2,500 plus, some close to 4,000. And the two guys who hit that card are going to split it, and they're going to we're going to help them figure out how to sell it, and then they're just going to split it instead of flipping a coin or something. I don't like the hey, it's the player on the top or the player on the left, because that means the Commanders never have a shot at that card. So if that happens where we hit that out of there, we'll definitely help you guys work it out so you both get paid.
Okay, so Tom Brady signs in finest on the Buccaneers in finest. So
yes, the
Marvin
Buccaneers.
Harrison signs for the Cardinals.
We don't know.
Is on the checklist.
He's on the checklist.
For the Cardinals.
I haven't seen it yet. I know. I don't have any live golf right now flying. I'm trying. I need to find some. What's up, Filthy? Filthy, we've been married for a very, very, very long time. Probably longer than you've been alive. We have a 20... Oh, Justin's going to be 25 this year.
This summer, yeah.
And Noah's 22. No, Filthy, she's the best. Mrs. 238, if you're new to us, she is the best. We've been on TikTok now we've been 4 years, going on 5 pretty soon. And then we aren't always live here on it anymore. Usually we're in the evening, but we do Fanatics Live. And we do that most nights. And then we're here a few days a week too.
Cowboys, thank you.
So we have been married longer than you, Filthy. A lot longer than you've been alive.
That's right, thumbs.
So
Thank you, James.
Our oldest son is the same age as you are. He was born in 2002. Did Mrs. say just bread for me for the reception dinner?
Stinky, how'd your 10 a.m. go? Oh, you haven't gone yet. So, Saints, Bills, Cardinals, and Buccaneers.
She can be calmed with sherbet. That's true, Kevin. Yeah, welcome if you're new to us. There's a great crew in here. In the evenings, it's super busy. And then over on Fanatics, too. It's just a great crew for the last 4 years. So, and dog ice cream, that's right.
Stop it, though.
Only when you go to the certain veterinarian clinic. And
Scotty picked up the Saints.
Free samples.
Thanks, Scotty. Bills, Buccaneers, and Cardinals.
Stinky, let us know how it goes. Let us know if there's any technical difficulties. You know what? It's funny that you say that, but not funny. Because I know Costco and like grocery stores had to limit how many eggs you bought because people were flipping eggs.
Yeah.
They were buying eggs, going out and selling them for double. Isn't that crazy? Time to just get some chickens. It's crazy. Nice. Yes, we have neighbors that have chickens. So, yeah, we have. Thankfully, there hasn't been too crazy here because our Publix here in Tennessee, the one by us at least, limits. So there's always some there, and the price came down. Kevin,
and you survived. You survived.
Kevin, 30 teenagers and Kevin. Kevin, I bet you have some new content.
Yeah. You're going to start a new series.
I bet you have a new series coming to your funny content. Kevin must have been the camp counselor or chaperone. Yeah, Kevin, you know all the hip words.
You know all the hip words.
Kevin. But yeah, appreciate if you're new to us again. There's never pressure here from us. We just try to provide the best prices out there that's the most fair and put breaks together that make sense for you all, not just doing, I won't say who does what, but let's just say some of those breaks there's no way ever to come out ahead. So be careful what you buy into out there.
Final 3.
Kevin, oh, that's right. I saw some of that. It's a robotics mentor.
Oh, that's right.
He has a badge. He was going to a robotics competition.
That's
I
right.
did see one of your posts, Kevin. That is incredible. That must have been a lot of fun to watch, though. Thank you, Xavier, for the follow. This is, we love being on TikTok, even though we're not always here every day. Our son Noah will be live tonight with Kobe, and then we'll be back here probably tomorrow morning. We're just trying something this week, doing some testing with TikTok, doing some morning streams. We're not typically morning streamers. We're typically evening, but this week we're doing a little bit different. Okay, what are we calling the Kobe and Noah combination? I think someone said the Dabsters. What was the other thing?
I don't know. I just wrote down the Dabsters because
The Dabster? I don't know. Koa.
Koa. I like Koa.
Koa or Nobi?
Koa or Nobi.
Oh, Stinky, there's going to be a compilation coming soon of how many times they've dabbed in the last... I'm going to work on that. In the last month, how many times have they dabbed up?
And Kobe's like, half the time he leaves me hanging.
That would be funny.
Bills are off the board. Thank you. No COVID.
What do they call them? The Dabsters, and one's the air and one's the prodigy or something like
Scholar.
that? Scholar. The scholar in the air.
Empty.
What did we do?
What did we do?
Is that what you're asking?
Yes. We've had lots of different jobs.
Empty. I toured in the music industry for about 20 years as a tour manager on many different tours, bigger tours. I don't ever say who I toured with. That's the big mystery. I have a little bit here and there. So I was on more arena tours. I did that from about 1996 to 2015. So about 20 years, 2016. So, and then there's also, Mrs. also has a social media, has a digital marketing company too.
I like it. 238 no huddle. Just slightly below a hobby.
D-South, that's a great way to put it. It's stressful, but really fun. Because it's not all fun and games. Like I've been to all 48 continental U.S. states. I've been to every arena you can imagine. And like people would say, oh, what did you think when you went to Seattle? I'm like, I
see it.
I saw the tour bus, the hotel, the arena, and then I left. So
Yeah.
I didn't always get to see the cities and hang out, but it was a lot of because it was they were big tours. There was a lot of stress, but man, I wouldn't have changed it for anything. It was
Hey,
a good
Dwayne, and we're
fun.
down to our final team, the Cardinals.
Frank Sinatra. I'm not that old. I don't play any instruments. Flying W, no.
It took me halfway through the stream to remember who that was.
Yeah, I know. And then and I stopped touring. I stopped touring on my own because our kids were getting to the age that we both felt like I needed to be home because they were, getting into late elementary school, middle school, high school. They both played sports, so I wanted to be home and not miss that since I was gone about 9 months a year.
Number one cheesehead. Who are you?
Yeah, Johnny Cash. Yeah, D-South, it was. I was always home we'd always get home on a Sunday night, and I was always home Mondays and Tuesdays, but then we'd leave again on Wednesday. And I did that about 32 weeks a year, so up to 35 weeks a year, every year for 20 years.
I love it, living.
But I will say, the other 20 weeks of the year, I would have completely off. So I
Yes.
did have a lot of time at home.
Yeah, we
too.
did a lot.
It's just that much traveling does take a toll on your body.
Cardinals are the last team.
Actually, on your mind. Takes a lot of toll on your mind. I enjoyed it. I loved every moment. I didn't always love leaving my family, but here we are. And both our sons help us with 238 cards too,
Yes.
which is incredible.
I know, Stinky.
I know, Stinky. I joked with her the other day about that. We might have a big anniversary coming up this year, and we might be taking a trip that we haven't done a trip with just the two of us in forever, because we always have our kids with us or our family or my mom or something. And I'm like, you're gonna be stuck with me for 5 days.
Okay, James.
No, J. Ray, it's not gonna be an Alaskan cruise. No, it's not gonna be that. We'll talk more about that. We're still It's booked.
Memphis.
It's booked. Yeah. We're road tripping from Nashville to Chattanooga.
We know that's not true. Lies.
The 2-hour drive.
Lies. Okay, I know, flying. It took them 2 years to get to Chattanooga. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We're actually gonna go stay at Flying W's ranch, and he's gonna feed us some steak. Did Flying W delete all his old videos, or does he?
I don't know. If it sits, it hits. That's right.
No, he didn't. You need to put some new videos up.
We're gonna gather eggs.
We'll come gather eggs. For every 10 eggs we gather, can I keep 2?
Good morning, doing it.
What's up, doing it? Okay.
Okay. Cardinals are off the board.
We are going to rerun this morning a couple times. I don't have a lot of finest left until Wednesday when we get more cases in. But if you do want to get in and your favorite team is already taken,
we're going to run
this back. I can run it back like 3 times is all. I don't know if we're going to do all 3 more this morning, but we'll do at least 1 or 2 more this morning.
Okay, we're sold. Thank you, Brad, for getting the Cardinals. And I'll put this next break up.
Can I put this here?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Okay.
So give me a second.
All right, and if you're new to us, we ship next day, so all of this goes out tomorrow. They're working on everything from the weekend. All that's going out today. And then we do ship your base still. What I mean by base is veteran base. All rookies always go. If you don't want your veteran base, just let us know. And some little value breaks this morning. Tonight, Noah and Kobe will have a little bit, or should we say Koa? The Dabsters, they will have a little bit bigger break if you're wanting to get into some Obsidian with some Chrome and maybe even... Is there Spectra tonight or Obsidian? It's Obsidian tonight.
Okay, the next break is up and pinned. And if you give me a few minutes, I will give a team away in this break.
Kevin, that's hilarious. And Kevin, we're working on that with the talk. That might be a thing coming soon, which I think would be incredible. Again, we ship out all veteran base that I skip over. All right, okay, we have Dak Prescott, Jalen Wright. All right, Puka on the Galaxy of Stars. There's about 2 of these per case, so they're somewhat short prints. With a Graham Barton, a Dunze, and a couple more base. Puka staying with the Rams. Puka, and Devontae Adams together. That'll be fun. You call them the gentleman and Kobe. Kobe is a gentleman, though. All right, we have Xavier Legette with a Casey Washington, Cornelius Johnson, and a couple of base. We could hit a downtown here. It's still live. We're very much close to the end of that case, too. So, downtown incoming. Oh, but we did get an autograph. Brevin Jordan auto for the Texans with a BTJ. Willie Gay. Caleb Williams on the optic. There we go. Good start, Troy. That was a good box. That was a good pack. Autograph BTJ and optic Caleb.
Okay, the next...
Tony, do you think that the Vikings don't need a receiver, though, do they? Just because of, you got Addison and J. Jeff? I think Kupp is going to end up, I don't know. He actually, know where he should go is to the other LA team. The Chargers could use Kupp. All right, we have Harold Landry, Quinnen Williams with the Palmer, Bucky Irving, and some base. You said the other breaks up, right?
The other breaks up, and we are put a giveaway up.
All right.
We're giving away the Titans this time.
Let's go. We've been hitting Titans out of Chrome lately. All right, we have Isaiah Likely, Dak Prescott, Adonai Mitchell on the optic for the Colts, Jordan Travis, and some base. Come on, downtown in one of these. We want it. Just doing some value breaks this morning. We try to do breaks that are fair, but we'll do bigger breaks from time to time. All right, Preston Smith, Josh Hines Allen, Cooper DeJean optic. This is a pretty good box. Darius, for not having a downtown, they get Caleb and Cooper and BTJ and an autograph is pretty good. On to the optics. All right, another box. Khalil Mack. Oh, I just see that. Re-signed with the Chargers. $18 million guaranteed. Isn't that crazy? Empty box. All right, we have Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. Brad Johnson. JJ Red Wave. Let's go, Vikings. Nice. Xavier Worthy. The Red Waves sell better than the pinks, so when you get those, they're a little bit more short printed than the pinks are. Nice. JJ Red Wave. Let's go.
Nice.
Maybe Cooper Kupp wants to reunite with Jared Goff.
Maybe.
No, we don't really need a receiver either. We're good. I'd rather them get defense. All right, we have Cade Otton, Ben Snott, Mims, Anthony Gold, and then a couple veteran base. The $300 million man, Josh Allen. All right, we have Kyle Pitts with a Malik Neighbors on the retro. Michael Penix. Wow, we're hitting the quarterbacks this morning. Vele and some base.
Kevin.
This is why, like, we know unless you hit a downtown, you're not hitting a crazy monster. But the fact that those three quarterbacks hit, that helps those teams that are a little bit more expensive. And actually, the Falcons are not expensive in this. But I like the Donruss Megas. I hate the Hobby. I hate the Blasters. But the Donruss Megas with optic in every pack, I think, is a really good product. All right, we have a CJ Stroud die cut numbered to 75.
Nice.
With Letu, Will Shipley, Devontae Walker for the Ravens, Audric, and some base.
I know, Ron. Crazy. Welcome in, everybody. We are running this break back. It is pinned. There's about 8-10 teams quick off the board. And we are giving away the Titans in that break.
One year, $18 million fully guaranteed contract. How do we get one of those?
Haha.
All right, we have Dean Ricardo, Braylon Allen, Ben Sinnott for the Commanders, Mitchell, Puka, and Leonard Williams. Eric, what's up, Eric? I love that. Is that like checking into a hotel? You slip them a 20 and you hope they upgrade you? Does that actually work? All right, Trey Benson, patch, Jalen Johnson, Scary Terry, Braylon Allen on the optic, and a couple base. All right, not bad on the two megas. Sometimes megas can be a total strikeout. We hit 3 of the QBs plus some other good players. Stands are filled already.
Nice.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna go Chrome first, and then let's get in the finest last.
This is where you want them, James. These next 2 boxes.
All right, here we go. I'm going to put... Oh, there's a case hit here. Good luck. I'm going to put autos to the back. There's a Radiating Rookies case hit, too. All right, we have Darius Robinson, Troy. We have Blake Corum to 75 for the Rams. Walter Payton to 50 for the Bears is nice. Craig Morton, not Elway to 99. Then we have Mike Quick, Doug Williams... Spencer Rattler on the case hit for the Saints.
There we go.
With a Trey Benson for the Cardinals at 75 and a Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. Sometimes with case hit, I didn't think we were going to get a quarterback. But we'll take a Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Helps a couple teams out.
JJ only signs in Panini products. That's why the Vikings are super cheap in this break.
But the you can get JJ Downtowns and Red Waves like we just did. All right, so this is called a Radiating Rookies. These are case hits and that product. You can get these one-on-ones and stuff too, but nice Spencer Rattler. I'm going to get the rest of these, and we'll get into that last box. Blake Corum for the Rams, and a nice sweetness, Walter Payton.
Quick team, 10 teams are off the board in the next break. We are running this back.
Yeah, just a short stream this morning. We'll do this a couple times. A few times. Maybe 3 times. Maybe 4. We'll see.
3, 4, we'll see.
I know, the birds. Let's see if we can get you in here. All right. Finest Hobby. 2 autographs. Lots of numbered cards. Good luck. See if we can get Xavier Worthy. He's innocent.
Okay, James.
Jacob Cowing, Michael Pratt, Dwayne Bowe. They did such a good job with these. Warren Moon on the Seahawks.
Doing it.
Brock Bowers to 99. Who got the Raiders?
Raiders with 2 cylinders.
Let's go. Brock Bowers to 99. Congratulations. Jatavian Sanders, Keon Coleman on the Dynamos, Audric on the X Factor Dynamos, Troy Aikman, and Jerry Rice. Let's go, let's go. He is Flying W. He is cleared. He's good to go for Worthy. Nice. Congrats on that, Brock Bowers. All right, Billy Sims, Walter Payton, Kurt Warner, Tavondre, Mason Smith, Culpepper, Kurt Warner, with a Terrian Arnold on the finest debuts, Ricky Parasol on the X Factor, and a Danny Amendola. I'm going to load this Ricky right away. And if you're new to Finest at all, on the back, when you're selling it or whatever, especially when you get numbered cards, underneath the number, it says a word that'll either say common, uncommon, or rare. And that's the picture variation. So this is the rare picture variation, which is the shorter print of them. So that's kind of cool that Topps does that. All right, we have Magic Man, Barry Sanders, Bruce Smith, Lenny Moore, Joe Alt, with a Donovan McNabb, Sam Hartman. We have a Roman Wilson, the 125 for the Steelers, Arian Foster, and a Jalen McMillan. Can you see the Bowers message on back? Yeah. Yeah, if you want to screenshot that. Congrats on that. No, I have a regular 238 shirt on today, J Ray. She has the Mute J Ray shirt.
I have the Mute J Ray shirt.
All right,
on.
Trey Benson, Xavier Legette, Roman Wilson, Lenny Moore autograph for the Colts, with a Michael Hall Jr. That is numbered to 20 for the Browns. Keon Coleman, Jalen Wright, Nate Wiggins. Little legendary Colts here.
Feel attacked? Well,
that's back-to-back days, J Ray.
J Ray, I'm sending Heather one.
We need Noah to wear one tonight. What's up, Cameron? All right, Chris Long, Newton, Lassiter, Dylan Johnson, Frank Gore, Roman Wilson to 125 again, Jalen Polk, Aeneas Smith, Jerry Rice, Niners, and a Bucky Irving.
And just 30 seconds left in the giveaway for Titans in the next break. Titans in the next break.
And we have Marv, Burton, Terrian Arnold, Marino, JJ, with a Warren Moon Seahawks to 325.
Hey, Cameron.
T.O. for the Eagles, Terrian X Factor, Marshall Falk, and a Jalen Polk.
Okay. Okay.
I think I'm going to do that every break.
Okay.
Okay. For funs and grins, I'm going to throw in one of these maybe every break today. Little $15 to $20 packs to see if we can hit someone a silver or red, white, and blue too. I think that'd be fun today, since our first morning in a while. Joe Namath, silver. Randy Moss on the Prism. Okay, how about a start? Caleb Williams, red, white, and blue.
There we go.
Prism.
Luke Skywalker.
Let's go, Luke. Drake London, Tyreek Hill, Josh Allen, Keon Coleman, and Brandon Fisk. I'll add a pack of these in every break. That way, you can hit $400 cards out of these. So I'm like, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Slab that up. Congrats on that, Caleb. Bears did actually pretty good in this break. All right, let me do a quick recap. We will upload this morning's stream to YouTube this afternoon. Typically, we're live on both places. We're just not this morning. But we will upload it. We do believe all wax replays should always be available. So if you're a breaker, it's easy to do. just gotta upload it.
The birds, thank you.
And we do ship out something even when you miss the bird, so you'll get something. All right, we had Michael Hall to 20, Ricky, Puka on the Galaxy. There's more getting loaded too.
Yes.
Braylon, Jermaine, Malik, that Stroud die cut to 75, Brevin Jordan, Adonai, Roman, Lenny Moore auto, Roman again, Blake Corum to 75. This was a case hit for the Saints, Spencer Rattler. Sweetness there, Walter Payton to 50. Burton autograph for the Bengals.
Okay, no COVID.
Trey Benson for the Cardinals. At least last Team Magic got a card. Cooper DeJean, Brian Thomas, a little throw in Caleb Williams. Take that. Then where's the Brock Bowers to 99? Nice hit there. With the Michael Penix, Caleb Williams, and JJ on the Red Wave.
Finest, did you win the giveaway? Congratulations.
Nice. You are welcome.
And then, no COVID, I see you with no base. Hi, Michael. How are you? And I'm going to update. I'm going to check the orders for those of you who bought into the next break.
And then, again, we only can do this a couple more times because I'll be out of Finest until Wednesday.
Oh, no, Michael. I'm sorry.
When our other cases come in from Tops.
Glenn, thanks for sharing live.
Yeah, thank you for the live. If you're new to us, too, we appreciate any follows. We've been on TikTok for 4 years, going on 5 pretty soon. And Mrs. and I are typically live in the evenings, but we're not. We're live this morning. We're going to try some mornings this week because typically in the evenings now we are on Fanatics Live. We know we haven't done as much TikTok in the last year than we used to do, so we thought we'd do a little bit more. I know a lot of people are here and not there, so we're trying to respect that. So appreciate the hang and everything, and never a pressure from us either. And if you just want to hang and chat, that's awesome.
Okay, so I will go over what teams I have in a second.
Question of the day is, who do you hope your team gets in free agency today for football? I hope the Lions make a trade or get another pass rusher. I know that it could be Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals, possibly. I'd be okay with that. And I think Micah Parsons is about to get mega paid after that Myles Garrett deal. Oh, Carolyn, we don't mind going live in the mornings, Carolyn. We're not going to do like 5-hour, 8-hour streams, but we might go live for 2 hours or 2 to 3 hours every morning for a little bit. Not every morning, but most mornings. So we enjoy hanging as well. What's up, Harmony?
Hey, Harmony. Good morning.
You're hoping to get Devontae back? You know, Michael, how long is Kyler under contract? I think you're stuck with Kyler. Didn't he recently sign one? Oh yeah, Josh Sweat. I forgot about him. D South, the Bears, I think everyone expects it, but I think they're gonna take a pretty big jump this year. Our whole division's tough, right? We know the Vikings are gonna be good no matter what because the coaches are insane. The Lions are still gonna be good. The Packers are growing and gonna be good. So it's a tough division.
Okay, I just updated all the orders. We are halfway full. If you want to put the overlay up, you can see who got what teams.
Yeah, let's put the overlay up. We do fill breaks pretty fast here, so you don't have to wait all day. So that's one thing. I know sometimes you don't want to wait and you're curious how long it's going to take. Yeah, go green. We do.
Yep.
Everyone gets something. We get messages all the time about crazy hits they'll hit in free packs that we send out. So yeah. Yeah, D South. Anything could happen. You never know. I mean, I think last year's Vikings proved that. They weren't, with Darnold going there, they weren't expected to be as good as they were, and then look what they did. So who knows? Packers could go undefeated this year. Lions could take a big... Lions' schedule is so tough, being a first-place team, that I could see them making wild card and not winning the division, and I'm a diehard Lions fan. They have a very, very tough schedule. Road schedule is brutal. The home schedule is not bad, but the road is brutal. So, but yeah, it's the free agency. I think starts officially in less than an hour, and I think we'll start seeing some craziness happening. Devontae Adams to the Rams has already been kind of crazy. I mean, just everything yesterday. Josh Allen, that's a lot of money guaranteed, but he's worth it. It looks like Devontae Adams got $26 million guaranteed out of his $46 million contract.
Matt, thanks for picking up the 49ers and the Packers.
It's crazy. Weedman, I know.
Over half.
For the Lions, I want the defense. I know we had a lot of injuries, but we need better linebackers. Sorry, Anzalone. He's great. Jack Campbell's great. Derek Barnes is great, but none of them are like studs.
I feel like you yell at Anzalone every single game.
Well, Anzalone has those moments where you're like, yeah, he's my captain, but then he can't. He's not particularly good at covering tight ends, and he's not particularly fast. He's a good run stopper. He's a good leader on the field, but we need some speed. He did, Suddy. Jack Campbell made a big jump. And again, Jack Campbell to me is that Anzalone type player, except stronger, where he can't necessarily stick with some of the fast tight ends. Like when the Lions were playing the Vikings and Hawkinson was just open all the time. It's just, I just feel like our linebackers are always slow.
Did you see what 757 said? Got one of those black sticker cards pulled on Knicks out of 5.
Wow, that's awesome.
Amazing.
I love those black sticker cards. I know they're not always great. They come out of the finest, and it's like a mystery of one of 3 players you could get. I do know you can get red and one-on-ones and stuff. One's on the screen, and it should be the correct picture in the shop too, Sholey.
So Kenzo picked up the Buccaneers.
There's 2 Donruss Megas. Downtown's still alive. We have a Breaker's Delight of Topps Chrome, and we have a Finest Hobby. Little value break this morning. If you want a bigger break, there'll be some bigger breaks tonight with Noah and Kobe. Mrs. and I will be back on Tuesday. We're again, if you're new to us, we're typically live in the evenings, not mornings. This week, this might be the first Monday morning we've ever done in the history, in almost 5 years of doing this. I don't think we've ever been on a Monday. So appreciate the hang. Never any pressure from us. There's a great community in here that all cares about each other. I love this community, and it's the best.
We have,
but we are typically on in the evenings. So I know there's some different new people, and I love that. We love the new people too.
Yes. Welcome in, welcome on. We're over half full on this.
And I try to get all. We do ship the very next day, so everything goes out tomorrow.
And we do ship your base.
And we do ship your veteran base. If you don't want them, you just say no base. We always ship the rookie base no matter what. And there's certain mornings of the week, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday morning, we'll ship same day.
757 picked up the Chargers. Thank you.
Let's go 757.
Stinky, how'd your appointment go?
Wait, Stinky, are you done already?
Are you done already?
I thought you're in. Are you in the middle of an appointment? Are you in a meeting right now, Stinky? Are we on Zoom? Breaking news. Linebacker Ernest Jones IV and the Seahawks agreed to terms on a 3-year contract extension worth $33 million with $15 guaranteed, keeping him in Seattle. Did we already know that? I think we already knew that. So Aaron Jones' deal is worth $13 million guaranteed, $20 million overall. That's crazy. Let's go, JD. JD, are you going to get that graded?
Stinky, does that not surprise you?
He didn't show and didn't answer his phone. You did mention there might be some technical difficulties.
Jason said we knew that.
Okay, I thought we knew that. I just, you know how the news does it, right?
Nice, JD.
I have a little ESPN on over here, and they put breaking news. I know it's not breaking news, but they try to trick you with that word.
We're down to our last dozen teams.
JD, I am probably will want one in the future. I was a little disappointed in the stained glass obsidian. I would have loved if they would have put some color variation in the stained glass. It almost looks like, if you didn't know, you would just think it's another design of obsidian. We'll see. I wish it could be shinier. That's exactly it. I thought it would be, especially since we didn't get prism stained glass. This year, to me, mosaic stained glass is the best one to get. I think over time, those mosaic stained glass will be more valuable than previous years of Mosaic stained glass since we didn't get Prism this year. Wow, Stinky. 2 Monday morning meetings scheduled and the same result. They didn't show. Stinky, that's why we're here for you. You can just, you can work with us. You can,
We won't ghost you.
You can counsel us. But I do like an Obsidian this year. They chose to do different and regular, not first off the line, all the color variations. I think the blue out of 25, those have been really, really good.
No COVID got the Cardinals.
Noah will do some Obsidian tonight.
Aaron grabbed the Dolphins. We're down to our final 10.
And we'll rerun this if your favorite team is back. We've only been live for an hour and 6 minutes, and this is our second break. So we'll do it at least once more after this. I only have a couple, like 3 of those. Well, no, 2 of those left now.
Nice, Charlie. Get it.
What's up, Collective? So Collective, we already do rock bottom prices here. Always ask your breaker. The habit started about a year ago when we stopped breaking here for about 8 months. But always ask your breaker. These breakers charge you high, hoping you don't ask for it to be negotiated. Where we just do it rock bottom to begin with. People that comp us out are like, "Why are your prices so cheap?" And it's because, well, it needs to be. These guys out there that are doing craziness, and I don't understand it.
Phils and Bills picked up the Bills. Thank you.
Charlie, they are. With redemptions, they definitely are. 9 times out of 10. There's always, once in a while. But, Charlie, I waited almost 2.5 years for my Luka redemption. I didn't think I was ever going to get it. But I kept hitting wait 90 days or whatever it was. Or 120 days. And I finally got it after 2.5 years. So, Tops is pretty fast in comparison. Plus, they're good for 10 years, Goober. Thank you for the reminder of that. The expiration date is 10 years from now, not 2.5 years, whatever.
Right.
Like, I can't believe you can't redeem 2021 cards. Or isn't
that's crazy.
2022 is becoming expired too.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. Oh, now you're waiting for Carmelo? KB, do you want me to shake my head or do you want me to nod? Yeah, I had a Luka I hit in an Obsidian from 2021, and it took them 2.5 years. And I did call them over and over, and they said they promised it would still come, and it did. It did. So I eventually got it, and thankfully, I probably would have sold it right away. And now Luka cards are going up, so I guess that's a good thing. It's on card too, numbered to 15 Obsidian, so it's a sweet card. So I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Nod. I can take it better that way.
Okay, KB. I don't know if we'll start hearing that for another... Well, maybe while we're breaking this break. KB, your quarterback situation is so interesting. It could either be Justin Fields, still Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Sam Darnold. Like, who knows? It's going to be one of those 4, I feel like. I know, Donnie. I know. Steelers fans, I'm sorry. Donnie wants Fields to be the starter. Donnie wants him just to go with Fields, spend money other places. I don't think any of the Steelers fans want Russ back, but maybe they do. But am I sorry? Donnie, I don't have any issue with the Steelers. As a Lions fan...
They're America's team.
Who, the Steelers?
Yeah.
Oh, according to Donnie, they're America's team, yes. You think they're going to get Rodgers and Justin Fields will be the backup? That's your prediction, JD? I could see that.
According to everybody.
Oh, I know. The whole Pickens and DK, that those two, if they actually get on the same page, there's the opposing defensive backs are going to have some issues. There are going to be some fights going on. If Fields goes to the Jets...
JV pick Commanders.
Can you imagine that? If full circle, Fields is going to replace Zach Wilson from that year? Hey, Bingo's in the room. Bingo, do you want to be on camera? Can you sit right there? Sit.
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 You sit?
Can you sit?
Sit.
Is he sitting?
Sit. No, sit.
No,
Sit.
never mind. I was gonna put
Good
the
boy.
bingo cam on.
Stay.
Here, let's put the bingo cam.
See? Oh.
Wow, never mind. He doesn't want to be on camera. All right, I tried.
Okay.
I tried to put the bingo cam on.
Down.
Rodgers is 150, -1. That makes most sense for the Giants because I know he loves where he lives now, Matt. So, wait, is J.K. Dobbins also a free agent? That's crazy.
You have an Earl Campbell out of 5 from 2019. Oh my gosh.
Phils and Bills, have you ever called them to ask about it? I know like 3 years ago they were awful at answering. They're pretty good at answering now. I'd be curious what they've told you. Earl's still signing and stuff though, so they have to have Earl Campbell autographs. We see them all the time. They should get that card too, or at least give you a suitable replacement of the same of Earl. Thank you for the share as well. We'll get this and we'll.
8 teams left.
There's only 8 teams left. We're only an hour into this live and second break of the day, and we'll rerun it again as well too. It is what, 10 o'clock, 10:20 our time.
10:20.
Okay.
So Seahawks, Saints, Raiders, Panthers, Jets, Cowboys, Broncos.
So Phils and Bills, do they tell you just to keep waiting? Don't ever click that you'll take a replacement because they're just going to send you points. Oh, Phils and Bills, can you ever make it to the National? It's in Chicago this year. If you show up at the National, they will give you some good stuff in return. I did last year at the National. I traded in a couple redemptions. 2 redemptions that were... No, there was probably 3, and they gave me 3 one-of-one white boxes, and all of them were good players inside. It was like a Jamar Chase rookie, a Herbie, and a Jordan Love. And I still have the Jamar Chase. I think I got rid of the other 2.
Welcome back, Sonny.
Yes, and you make an appointment ahead of time. What's up, Sonny? Sonny D? Yes, and make an appointment once they release those appointments. We'll try to make a video, Donnie, when they do release those because it goes well if you make an appointment. I also heard if you can be there the last day of the National to make your appointment on the Sunday. We typically aren't there the last day because then they're a little more generous because they usually have extra stuff that they'll give you. But we did ours on the Saturday and they were very nice to us. Wow. JV, you sold your black box you got of Jameer for out of 100 for $1K.
Wow.
Yeah, that's sick. Congrats on that.
Nice.
What's up, Calico? Thank you.
Hey, Calico.
I know we're not always on TikTok anymore, and I know we've never done a Monday morning stream, but here we are.
Dad the Roofer picked up the Broncos. How are you?
What's up, Dad the Roofer? Couple teams left, and we'll rerun this at least one more time, and then we'll probably be live. Noah and Kobe are live tonight. A little bit bigger breaks tonight. We might be live tomorrow morning, depending if we get any product in today. If not, we'll be live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and probably Sunday. Either here or Fanatics. Maybe one other place. I don't know yet.
Nice, Donnie. That's right.
J-Ray, Noah is currently sorting and shipping everything from the weekend. So is Eli, and PJ's here too.
Thank you for the follow.
Getting everything out, and then all this will go out tomorrow. If there's any big hits in this, if we hit any of those, especially Jaden Daniels autographs or any one-of-ones, we'll get that shipped out today to you. Think about that. You hit a Jaden Daniels auto, and we'll have it to you by tomorrow.
What?
We'll overnight it to you. We do that a lot.
So this was the kind of the wrong week to do this with the time change because my clock still says said 6 something when I woke up.
What do you mean?
Because of the time change?
You actually, I forgot you have a real clock by
I
you.
do have a real clock.
I use the phone stand thing where you put the phone sideways and it looks like a
No,
clock.
I have a real clock. Does anyone else have a real clock in their digital clock?
Dave,
their room.
Dave, they're not breaking anymore in the mornings at all. There was something that happened, so let's just say that. They're still over on the other platform in the evenings and during the day, but the main guys are not breaking anymore. So,
Timothy, grab the Jets. Thank you.
CJM, what's up? CJM, yeah, this is actually about a $275 box here at 238 Cards, even less. It's the finest hobby.
Donnie, no, the
No.
clock is just for visual, but I use my phone for an alarm clock.
Yeah, Dave, we're here, Dave, and we're not always morning. We're not morning breakers by far. We're usually Mrs. and I are usually on in the evenings. We're gonna do a couple mornings this week. It's not like necessarily a test. We're just been talking with TikTok through some things that could help everyone out, and said we would. The best time for us to go live is the mornings right now, and so we're gonna go live this week, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll continue the morning lives a couple days a week on the talk.
Sometimes.
But not every day. But this week we might be on every day. And only a couple hours.
Seahawks are gone. Thank you, TC Peterson.
CJM, you just need to come to 238 Cards. The people certain places do sell product for inflated prices. Yes. Final 5, FIV.
I got it. Final 5. Colts, Cowboys, Panthers, Raiders, Saints.
Now these will probably go up a touch, but maybe only by $10 because of restocking from Tops. Obviously, the second go around, if you don't know how like allocations work, it gets more expensive when you rebuy them, and so, but not by much. If people say they're up by much, they're fibbing to you. We just keep it real here, CJ. Yeah, Ron. Definitely decent. JV, I've redeemed stuff from Tops and usually get it back within the month. Sometimes it could take a couple months. Sometimes I've had it in a week. The last one I redeemed from them was a baseball autograph, and it was probably 3 weeks later. What about Donruss Megas, CJ? Yeah, Donruss Megas are the best Donruss product by far. Do not open hobby boxes. I don't even love blasters, but I know they're easier to find. We get ours by the case, by the way. These aren't off store shelves. So we have sealed cases of all this. So these are, in this case, we have not hit the downtown. There is a downtown per case. So who knows?
Casey, thanks for picking up the Raiders and Cowboys. 3 teams left.
JV, those are monster cards, by the way. A Skeens 101 auto relic printing plate from Tops and the Ichiro patch auto.
Wow.
Let's go, G-Men.
Colts, Panthers, Saints.
Yeah, skiing stuff. And JV, hopefully you get that back this month. Because leading into the baseball season and, of course, the beginning of the year, we know prices can go up for individual cards. So hopefully you get that back very soon. What's a PSA 1 of that go for, J-Ray? I don't even know. The base mantle from 52, PSA 1. It's still crazy expensive, but what's it go for? I would take it. That would be a cool card to have in the collection. Oh, and this next week we get the tournament brackets coming up
Oh,
on
yes.
Sunday too. We are going to do a 2-3-8 bracket this year with some prizes. Noah and Kobe will be in charge of that because let's just say Noah's, of all the sports you guys know, talking to Noah about, the bracket is his favorite. I remember when he was like 10 years old for Christmas, we got him like a binder and she printed off all just empty brackets.
Empty brackets
And
for
he would
years
just
and
go,
years and
it's his
years.
favorite thing in the world is this time of year. So he's usually very good at what he does when picking too. When is it, JV? We are going to come up to Michigan this year. When is the spectacular? I need to come back. We need to come back and see some of the family.
2,700.
$27.50 for a PSA 1, which means a dog bit it or it's chewed up or.
Lorenzo, I got you for the Panthers. Saints and Colts are the last team.
Sent my Kelsey Kaboom to PSA 7 weeks ago through my local shop. Yeah, Tyler, they're behind right now. They have, like, there's sometimes PSA's caught up and it takes 30 days. Sometimes it can take. I also sent in a Kaboom, and it took probably a couple months for it to come back. It's probably about when it was. It was a Marvin Harrison. It did grade a 10 though. I kept it. I still have it. I hit that in one of those countdown advent calendars for $80. I hit a Marvin Kaboom. JB,
Oh, JB.
I'm sorry that happened, but do kids still put them in their bicycle spokes? I hope they do.
Oh my gosh.
45 days or so for PSA. There's somewhere you can check out how many cards they grade per day, and it is a ridiculous amount.
That's a lot.
It's getting submitted right now. There's so much getting submitted.
Colts and Saints.
CJ, I'm missing some of your chat, but you only opened one and you hit what was it? Donruss Mega. I'm assuming a downtown. Literally bought one. May 30th to June 1st is the Detroit show. I'm going to try. That's a beautiful time of year to go to Michigan, too. We've missed the summertime in Michigan.
Dad the Roofer got the Saints.
What's up, C Cloud? How
Colts.
are you doing?
Hey, C Cloud. How are you? Colts, last team magic.
You go back to work tomorrow, J Ray? J Ray, how are you feeling? Yeah, some of those, yeah. I bet you someday empty they do that. But it's such a classic design with PSA and, obviously the most value of the other ones so far. Yeah, JV, I will try. Mrs. Wonder if that's when we can do a trip up to Michigan for a weekend.
Yeah. Okay, we are sold out.
Oh, when is the Fanatics Fest though? Is that right around then? Is it later June?
No, it's. I believe it's later.
You're whispering.
No, I believe it's later.
Later? Okay. Maybe we'll try to come up to that.
Okay.
All right.
So let's see who closed this out. Bags, thanks for closing us out. We are going to run this back.
Yes. It might be the last time we run it back. I only can run it back twice more because we'll be out of Finest until Wednesday.
So the overlay should be updated.
Leaving the overlay up for a second. Again, we will upload this live stream to YouTube after the stream today. So if you want to watch replays, it'll be there. Typically, I'm live on YouTube right now too. I just didn't hit it today, so we'll upload it. That way, replays should be up by later this afternoon. Then depends on how long. Sometimes those uploads take forever.
Sometimes they take a while.
We have to wait for
sometimes they
TikTok
don't.
to process it.
They have to process it, and then I got to
And then we have
download
to-
it, and I got to.
Yeah. So at some point today, the replays will be up. Sorry, they're not up right away like they normally are.
Okay, and the next break is up and pinned. I am going to give away a team
All right.
in a minute.
Good luck. Let's hit a downtown here.
C Cloud, I'm so sorry about your mom.
Bone cancer. All right, C Cloud. Prayers your way, C Cloud, and you know us. Reach out anytime, and we'd love updates so we know what to pray for and stuff. So C Cloud, appreciate you coming in and sharing that with us, and let us know. Good morning and good luck. What's up, Dwayne? All right, if you're new to us, we do still ship your veteran base cards. If you don't want them, let us know. All right, we have Khalil, Vince Ferragamo, Ben Sinnott on the Red Wave, Brock Bowers, Mark Andrews, and Greg Rousseau on the base. Everything does get shipped out tomorrow from today. All right, let's get it. No base for JV.
Okay.
All right, we have Chris Jones with Kyron Williams. There's a Bo Nix on the White Hot Rookies. And a Jordan Whittington Optic, Malachi, and a couple base.
Okay, next giveaway, I believe, is up.
All right, giveaway up for a team in the next break.
Seahawks.
Thank you for the Lightning, State Bird. All right, we have Dylan Johnson, Jordan Travis, Jaheim Bell, Mims, and some base. Come on, downtown. The last two boxes had some really good QBs in it. All right, Jalen Waddle on the Gridiron Kings with Audric, Dallas Turner, Red Wave for the Vikings, Tyler, and some base. How come we're unfollowed, State
Oh,
Bird?
that's sad.
Huh.
I'm so sorry.
What did we do, State Bird of Utah? He gave us some gifts and then he unfollowed us.
Oh,
Huh.
bye.
What is the State Bird of Utah? I don't even know. All right, Dylan Lobb. We have Xavier Worthy, Tyler Guyton, Spencer Rattler, and some base. He can never answer because JD blocked him.
Ha!
JD. All right, we have Anthony Gold on the autograph for the Rams. I like when they give us auto over Mim. We have Johnny Hecker, Bo Nix in the throwback. We have Vidal, Tip, and some base.
And if you're new to us, we do send all the base. Did you already say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The old mutant boot from JD. You know what's funny is I clicked on his name. He never followed us to begin with. He just. I think he was trying to build his own account.
That's right, doing it.
That's really funny doing it. It's not the airport. That's really funny.
Teams are flying off that next break, so grab your team.
All right, we have Anthony Richardson, Browns with Cooper and Myles Garrett, Mims, Red Wave, Michael Pratt. Come on, give us a downtown right here. If we hit one, we'll go new case on the next one. We're getting close. We're getting more cases of these in too. Danielle Hunter, Michael Penix, Dylan Lobb, Fashanu. I'll let you load that Penix for me, thank you. Last team magic with the auto. That happened last break too, didn't it? All right, we have a numbered autograph of, wow, Sean Tucker, first on print out of 10 for the Buccaneers.
Wow.
Purple to 10. Jeff Blake, Vance Johnson, Fuaga. Wow, both megas had autos instead of
That's
Mim.
crazy.
That's cool.
That's
That
awesome.
doesn't happen very often. Sean Tucker, first on print out of 10. Dave. That's funny. All right, Ivan Pace, Dallas Turner, Braylon Allen on the Red Wave for the Jets, Byron Murphy. These two megas haven't been as strong on quarterbacks as those other two in the last break were. Those other two were crazy. All right, we have Tyrone Tracy, Trey Benson, Theo Johnson. We have Cooper DeJean and some more base. Bags, yes, there's a Anthony Gold autograph. I'll show it. We have Michael Pittman, Garrett Wilson, Jace McMillan, Adonai Mitchell, and some base. Yeah, there was a Colts autograph in there. On the AG, I don't know what's before the A. Little line AG. All right, let's try here. I know these are a little bit more value breaks. We do bigger breaks as well too. Just this morning we thought value would be the best, a little bit cheaper. Oh, did I say Rams? I'm sorry. I probably did say Rams. All right, here we go. We have TJ Tampa, Tavondre Sweat. I read a lot of names, right? Cade Stover to 75 for Houston. Neil Smith to 50 for Kansas City. Okay, now Jaden Daniels to 99. These comp very nice.
There you
Congratulations, Commanders. With an Eric Dickerson, Terry Bradshaw. We have Newman. With a Michael Hall Jr. for Cleveland to 199. And an Xavier Worthy orange to 25.
Wow.
Chiefs.
Jay Crump.
Chiefs, that's a sick hit. That's the orange, 11 out of 25. And congrats on this Jaden Daniels out of 99. His non-autographs comp very well in this product.
Yes.
So congratulations. And the Browns with an autograph as well, too.
Nice, Nate. Nate got the Browns.
All right. Let's get into the finest now.
Stinky, we would hire you. Are you willing to move to Nashville?
You'd have to move to Tennessee, though, Stinky. All right, empty box. Yeah, for sure, Bags. They do such a good job. It's still crazy what they're comping for unlicensed, and it's based off a draft class, like I always say. Licensed or not, it's all about the draft class. Brett Favre, Luke Kuechly, Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson, Worthy, with a Jalen Polk to 200. Roman Wilson. There's a Tom Brady for the Buccaneers on the X Factor. Roger Craig and Marshawn Lloyd. And they did this. These finest are beautiful, and the quality of these cards are just top notch. It's one thing I love about Topps. And my favorite thing, we're gonna see it soon. I think it's on the 21st of this month. Topps Inception comes out for football. We will have RPAs, but more importantly, for the first time in a while, game used and player worn patches every time. None of this Panini stuff they keep doing to us. I'm excited for some game used stuff. Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. That's a good start in those three. Quinyon Mitchell, Brett Favre, with a Jonathan Brooks to 325, Will Shipley, Anthony Richardson, Chuck Foreman, and a Ladd McConkey on the base. I say this every time, but just in case you don't know, on the back of Finest, underneath the number, it'll tell you a word that says common, uncommon, or rare. That way you know if it's a picture variation or not. So especially on the numbered cards, if it's rare, it's definitely worth a little bit more than the other ones.
Okay, we're almost halfway full in that next break.
These are Topps Finest. They just came out like last week. Troy, Arian Foster, Marshall Falk, Cooper DeJean, Marshawn Lloyd, with a C.J. Stroud, Frank Gore Jr., Tom Brady, with a Keenan McCardell, and Howie Long. We still have autographs coming in here. Yeah, the oil spill. There's some sick variations. Ladd, Brendan Rice, Keon Coleman, Larry Johnson, Edgar and James, with an Xavier Legette number 275, with a Matt Hasselbeck, Chris Jenkins, Warren Moon, and Cooper DeJean. Warren Moon on the Vikings. Warren Moon is listed on, I think it's 4 different teams on the checklist. It says 5 teams, but one of them is the Texans, but he was never on the Texans. But he's on 4 different teams in this product. All right, come on, autographs, be big. Can you ask JV? Can JV ask the question? We can check JV.
Yes, yep, I just saw it. Yep, you're good.
All right, Drake May, Michael Hall, Jatavian Sanders. Our first autograph is Jermaine Burton for the Bengals, with a Jonathan Brooks to 99. Jonathan Brooks, Barry Sanders on the uncommon pitcher, Tim Tebow, and a Warren Moon on the Vikings. Yeah, he played for Houston Oilers, Tyler, but they list like Titans on there too, because it's Oilers Titans, you know. And then they have them on the Seahawks. They have them on the Vikings. They have them on the Chiefs. I didn't realize Warren Moon played for the Chiefs.
Yeah, we did got one of those last night.
And they also list them on the Oilers, and they list them on the Texans. So it's kind of, I don't know why the Texans is on the list. All right, here we go. Autograph coming in. I'm going to put the autograph on the back. All right, here we go. We have Billy Sims to 150. Tom Brady. Jonathan Brooks. Eli Manning. Adrian Peterson. Audric. Randy Moss. Spencer Rattler. Hakeem. And our autograph is Bo Nix for the Broncos.
Yes!
Nice. Broncos.
Dad the roofer.
With the finest prodigies, Bo Nix. Congratulations to the Broncos. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm telling you, the best combination is either Topps Chrome, Topps Finest, with some Panini product. It's the best way to do breaks. These cards are comping very good, licensed or not.
The next break is pinned. Yes, I can repin it and unpin it. We're halfway full on that one.
And we got 3 really good hits out of the Topps product in that, too. Downtown's still alive, too. All right, we have Michael Hall for the Browns. Anthony Gold for the Colts. Braylon Allen, Dallas Turner, Jermaine Burton, Bengals, Ben Sinnott, Xavier Legette was numbered, the Bo Nix, Billy Brooks, Polk, Jonathan Brooks to 99, Tom Brady X-Fractor, which goes to the Bucks, and then the Sean Tucker, first on print out of 10 autograph, Bo, and then we had Xavier Worthy to 25, nice hit there for the Chiefs, Jaden Daniels to 99, this will comp for a couple hundred, congrats on that, if not higher. And then the Bo Nix autograph for the Broncos. Not numbered, but that's still a sick hit. Congrats on that. Congrats. Oh, I forgot. I'm putting one of these in every break today.
Right.
See, we hit a nice Prism Caleb Williams last time. This is in the break too. All right, we have Joe Alt Silver for the Chargers, Cornelius Bennett, Bijan Robinson, George, Brock Purdy for the Niners on the red, white, and blue. Michael Penix, Brett Favre, and a Bo Nix on the base. All right, that goes in the break too. One of those per break today. Because why not? It's a Monday morning, and we never do Monday mornings, so why not?
And Jay Mitten, I see you. You found us over here. Okay.
Anything like that helps for sure, Suddy.
Okay, down to 12 teams. 12 teams. We'll put the overlay up so you can see that.
And again, if your team is gone, I can rerun this only one more time, and then we're out of Topps Finest. Noah will have a little bit of Delight tonight, along with some Obsidian and some other stuff. And then Wednesday we'll have plenty of Finest. All of our cases from Topps will be here on Wednesday. Let's hit it downtown this break.
Okay, Greg. Yep, Saints.
Good luck, Greg.
With the Patriots.
You can get Spencer Rattler autos and stuff, which is sweet.
Okay, so. Thanks for the follow. Oh, let's see. Is the giveaway still happening? Oh, 2 minutes left in the giveaway. I think I did a longer giveaway.
Appreciate the follows, too, if you're new to us.
Yes,
we've
thank
been
you.
on the talk. Short history, been on a talk for 4 years. Be able to say going on 5 here soon. And then Mrs. and I used to only be live here every evening, but now we are here once in a while. We're going to try to do more mornings. We are going to do mornings this week, so we should be tomorrow and Wednesday too. We are on Fanatics Live app quite a bit in the evenings. And then if you see our account live and it's not us, it's our son Noah, who is in his 20s with his buddy Kobe, and they'll be live. They're live like twice a week, I think. So they're live tonight with a little bit bigger breaks that has all good product in it as well too, and great pricing. So that's us. No pressure here. Hang. We love the hanging.
Okay, another team. So final 10.
And the question of the day is, what player do you hope your team gets today in free agency, which starts in about 12 minutes? I want the Lions to get edge rusher, but it sounds like we might be in talks to get Trey Hendrickson, and I would love that. Sorry, Bengals fans. Micah Parsons is too expensive. Cowboys are going to have to pay him after that Myles Garrett contract. QC, do you think they're going to pay Micah? He's going to get $300 million if Miles did, because he's younger. You know what, Brian J? That's a good one because you got, no pun intended. That's a good one because you guys need some receiving help for Drake.
Okay, I don't believe who just popped in and bought the Raiders. Trevor Holston,
What?
we've missed you. Good to see you.
Trevor, how's it going, Trevor?
Trevor. Final 9. Let's see if the giveaway happened yet.
Man, once Sam Darnold goes somewhere, some stuff's about to happen quick with other quarterbacks. It sounds like it could be Seahawks. It sounds like it could be Steelers. Maybe it goes back to Minnesota.
AM Creek won the giveaway. Congratulations, you won the Seahawks in the next break.
Oh, Drew Dahlman, yes. Suddy. Yeah, QC. I feel like if the... I think Rodgers is going to the Giants, by the way. But I feel like if Rodgers goes to the Steelers, I feel like they keep Justin Fields. I don't think you can just bank on it. Like Rodgers is going to be healthier all year.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Grant Taylor, I don't think you guys will. I don't think you guys will. And I know that Najee is like underrated, that he gets 1,000 yards every year. But with Warren, and I saw links of other free agent running backs that could come over there that would be cheaper too. Oh, are they not re-signing Warren? I thought they were going to. Maybe they're not.
Broncos off the board. Thank you, JV.
If I were them, I would probably... Donnie, it's impressive for this day and age, Donnie. Come on, Donnie. You're a Steelers fan.
He's not easily impressed.
Oh, he did. Okay, Matt.
Brandon, thanks for getting the Jets.
Ooh, there you go. If another team takes them, they get a second round. That's nice.
7 teams left.
Oh, you think Darnold will end up with the Giants? You think they're going to pay for him? I could see that. That New York market there, they need something. It's not working up there. That's funny, QC. Big Ben could probably play a little. Vikings need some cornerbacks. Yeah, I feel like the Lions need linebackers and one more edge rusher. I don't think it matters who the Vikings quarterback is. Your coaching staff is so good with quarterbacks. They're going to make anyone look good. And nothing against Sam Darnold, but man, your coaching staff is insane. And I'm a Lions fan. Kevin McConnell's incredible. Yes, CB. Tank. Yeah, CB, we probably are over halfway in the Donruss mega case, and we have not hit it downtown yet. Tank, I hope you're doing well. Tank, you missed a Star Wars rip a little bit ago.
Hey, Tank.
I do think it's JJ's time. I think they're going to give it to JJ to go, but we'll see. I thought for sure Myles Garrett was gone, but they decided to pay him, so. Yeah, Tony, and that is the question. Like, JJ's injury was kind of a little bit more than I think people realize. So, is he fully healthy? We'll find out today. if they think he's fully healthy, I think we'll find out today. I think we'll find out soon. I think the official free agency starts in 7 minutes, right? Cup to the Patriots. Patriots definitely need some help. Jalen Polk needs to learn how to catch the ball. I think the Chargers go after a receiver too. I know they got Ladd and QJ, but QJ's not always reliable, even though I like him a lot. No, Vrabel, we're Detroit sports fans. Born and raised, both of us in Detroit, but we live in Nashville now, Tennessee. So we got to see how good Vrabel was here with not a lot. You know, he put together some teams here. Vrabel's an insane coach, so that's going to be scary with them for sure. Yeah, Brendan Rice. We'll see. He signs a lot. If Brendan Rice does well, everyone's going to be happy because we hit his cards, I feel like, every break. Aaron. Breaking news. Aaron Rodgers to the Lions. Let's go. Oh, yeah, for sure. Dan Marino is the big one that signs in Topps. You can also still hit Chop Robinson out of Topps. He signs with both products. And the checklist is actually...
And Cowboys have a really deep checklist.
Zach Thomas also signs. We hit a gold Dan Marino a couple days ago. It might have been last night. And it's all... We're in a new case. But
and Stroud does sign for Texans.
Are Texans available?
Texans are
One
available.
thing with the Texans, just know there's a dual autograph. There's two of them in Finest. It's Stroud and Victor Wembanyama. That goes to the Texans. There's also a C.J. Stroud and Travis Scott dual auto, too. That also goes to the Texans. So if you do get that, congratulations.
Supposedly he's on the checklist, Sports.
Supposedly he's on the checklist. I need to see it to believe it.
But he's listed.
He's listed.
On all the checklists.
I have not. They said this might be the first one.
We heard that a while ago, too, so... It's a maybe, Sport.
And it might only be one variation. I mean, we know he signed with Topps before because he did like the Bowman U stuff. There's Bowman U autos of him. So we'll see. Maybe they have some leftover stickers they put on. Maybe there's some like golds out there or something with leftover stickers.
Enrique grabbed the Texans.
Appreciate all the likes as well, too.
Ice Coast Joe picked up the Panthers. 5 teams left. We can only run this back one more time.
The hobby, I'm with you, but I will say this. We've ripped through 20-plus cases and haven't seen a Tom Brady auto either. So, and Topps Chrome, we've ripped through probably 40 cases and haven't seen a Brady. So, we're going to see one eventually, but maybe maybe there's only so many of his out there. The checklist on him was just one variation, so we'll see. They could be doing that too, Donnie, since his dad did all the signing. That's something Panini would do. Sorry, Panini. That's something Panini would do. Someone at Panini's just adding Junior to it. And if you're wondering too, like, again, license or not, here's the thing I was figuring out the other day. License or not, it all is up to the draft class. And people bring up Composite all the time, how it crashed in price. Well, Composite went from $400 a box to around $225 to $250 from 2023, right? Well, guess what? Select Hobby went from $1,000 a box to $600. Optic Hobby went from $900 a box to $575. All 2023 product crashed because of the draft class. And it's not Stroud's fault. It's Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young starting to bring it back up. So it has nothing to do whether it's licensed or not. It's how the players perform. And then you can see that if you look up comps on Topps product right now for especially Jaden Daniels.
David, thanks for picking up the Dolphins. 4 teams left.
Last night we do some cheap random team breaks for only $29 over on Fanatics, and these were all hitting some of those. So last night we hit the dual gold autograph of Caleb and Jaden Daniels. The two guys who hit that are going to split the card, and selling it and splitting it, because it's minimum of a $2,500 card, could be up to $3,000 to $4,000 for that card. This Jaden Daniels non-autograph comps for $850 orange. We also hit a Daniels. This was in a different cases. A Daniels checkerboard autograph, this Drake May gold, and then we hit a Superfractor last night in a $29 break of Charles Tillman and Devin Hester. Isn't that sweet? So if you don't see us here, we're over there. We do a lot of randoms over there because it's built into their system. Fanatics has a great system for that, and TikTok hopefully might in the future. We're working on it with them.
Phils and Bills, thanks for getting the Cardinals. So the last 3 teams are Colts, Cowboys, Titans.
Goober, we did 6 of those $29 breaks last night, and every one of them had a monster hit in it. Even if it was like a Brock Bowers low numbered autograph. There were others that we didn't put in. That was just some of the pictures we put. That was just last night. Yeah, it was the $29 break was pretty goated. And Topps Chrome was out hitting Topps Finest. That's the thing. Like Topps Chrome was out hitting it by far. So Goober, we're there every other night, Goober.
Yes,
in the evenings.
Goober.
Every other night. So we won't be there tonight. We'll be there tomorrow night. And we love TikTok, but TikTok only lets us do PYTs, and that's an issue. Where people like doing hit drafts, people like doing random team breaks, where like instead of paying on a break $300 for the Commanders, you might only have to pay $49 random, and then you got a shot. Everyone's got a shot at it. So
I know, Eminem. We want to throw you off.
Aaron, we can do it one more time. We've only been live for an hour and 51 minutes, and we're almost full on our third break. We fill breaks fast here. So we can run it back one time, and then I am out of Finest Hobby until Wednesday. We'll have plenty of cases coming in on Wednesday. Direct from Topps. Good stuff. Suddy, you could say that about Whatnot too, right? Actually, Suddy, I feel like you could say that about TikTok too.
Fair.
Suddy. I watch a lot. Because we don't stream for 8 hours a day. We usually do 2 to 3 hours here and there. I watch a lot, and it's gotten kind of weird out there. I'm probably in that 1% of breakers that I feel like I trust 1% of breakers.
Hobby's trying to get his oil spill auto JD comped. It's hard.
Suddy, and they still don't fill as fast as us. I know what you're saying, though.
Hobby, have you seen any other of the big QB autos, oil spills comp?
Those are hard to comp, those oil spills. I mean, it's so. Greg, it is crazy, Greg. You are right on that. And I am a big advocate against that, Greg. That's why we always say comp your breaker. People are always shocked at what we charge compared to other breakers. And then those other breakers wonder why they fill 3 breaks in 12 hours and we do 4 in 2 hours. So it's like people are price gouging, and it makes me mad. It's why we got into breaking 4 years ago too. Is I'm a collector. I buy in the breaks. I think it's fun, but we wanted to not do that, and that's just crazy.
The Hobby, that's gonna be a tough one. You can set your own price then, Hobby, right?
The Hobby, I would look up other out of 10 autographs or whatever, and then obviously jack that one up higher because it's such a rare hit on the oil spill. Yeah, you get to set the market. There's nothing too high. Yeah, Greg. And there is going to be some product that goes up in price. I will say that. And I don't know who you got that from, but yeah, there's going to be some that goes up in price. There's going to be some that goes down in price. The way rebuys work, if you're unfamiliar with allocated product, like when I get Topps product the first time, we get it a little bit cheaper. But when I have to rebuy cases from Topps, they do charge me more. So sometimes prices will go up a touch, but we try to keep them the same no matter what. But yeah, no, it's a thing out there. You just gotta be careful if you're new into the or if you're just getting back into the hobby. Just be very careful out there, and there's a lot of very good fair breakers out there. It's not all bad. There's a lot of negative publicity. You just gotta find the right ones. And I don't know, Greg. I don't know that product if it's actually gone up in price. They might just be gouging. I don't know. Hassan Reddick's to the Bucks. Really? Free agency started 3 minutes ago. Let's go.
Crazy.
And if your favorite team is gone, we will rerun this one more time. Again, we're on our third break now, and it's only been an hour and 55 minutes. And we'll do it one last time because then I'm out of Finest until Wednesday. What, Suddy? The whole platform is down? Did the NFL free agency shut it down?
Ha.
I see that. That's crazy. What in the world? Schefter, shut it down. It's not, Suddy. It didn't refresh for me. Let me try again.
Okay, one more team left. Thank y'all. I know, Aaron. Okay,
Yeah.
Kensley.
Suddy, it's not working for me either.
Kensley picked up the Colts.
Suddy, I'll try to keep you up to date. I have ESPN on over
Gapper
here. so-
got the Titans. So Cowboys are the last team. Cowboys checklist is pretty hefty for both the products.
Cowboys checklist, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's downtowns for the Cowboys too. Nice, Bryce. Good card to have for a very long time, Bryce. You can sell it whenever you want. It's not going to go down in value much. Over
Nice,
time,
Bryce.
Mahomes is only going to go up. So congrats on that. Congrats. Someone earlier asked me my most expensive card, but I my collection might be a little bit different than most because I love my PCs and I'm a Lions fan. So when you talk about most expensive Lions cards,
Yes.
not a lot of them out there. But I have a lot of Barry Sanders, a lot of Megatron, a lot of Matthew Stafford and St. Brown and Gibbs. So I have a pretty nice Herbie I've been holding on to. I recently sold a nice Burrow. I do have one Mahomes. That's probably maybe the most expensive card.
KG, thanks for picking up the
But nothing crazy. I just have a lot of Lions stuff.
Cowboys. The overlay is updated and we are full. We will run this just one more time. I will let you know when it's up.
All right, I'll let you look at the overlay for a minute. And again, we do provide replays. Give us a few hours to get them up on YouTube. Typically, they're instantly up. I just didn't hit go this morning just because I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make sure this all ran smoothly today. So typically, we're on YouTube right now, but we will get those uploaded this afternoon. So replays are always available.
It is pinned and I will give away a team in a second.
All right, good luck. Let's hit it downtown. If we hit one, we'll get some fresh megas in the neck for the last break. Tank. How are you doing, Tank? I hope you're doing well. We miss you. Yep. We are diehard Lions fans here. We don't live in Michigan anymore, but that's where we're married and had our kids up there. All right, we have Jermaine Burton with a Zay Flowers on the Galaxy, Brendan Rice on the Red Wave, Jacob Cowing. If you're new to us, we do ship all veteran base that I skip over. If you don't want your veteran base, let us know and we will donate them for you to different kids organizations. And get this Brendan Rice Red Wave loaded as well too.
Okay, D South.
Those Galaxies of Stars is like 2 or 3 per case. So a little bit of a short print on those. Come on downtown. All right, we have Jamal Williams, Devin Achan. There's a JJ on the pink for the Vikings. Michael Penix base. All right, start for JJ. KB, the Steelers are going to take Aaron. KB, I'm not going to nod or shake my head. I'm sorry if you don't want him. All right, we have a Lamar Jackson on the patch for the Ravens. Kurt Warner, Seahawks Kurt Warner, with a JSN, Graham Barton, Drake May on the base for the Patriots.
Okay, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm going to give away a little
Agreed,
bit of it.
Joe.
I'm going to give away a little bit of a chaser team.
All right, we have Christian Gonzalez. We have Chase Brown. Xavier Worthy Red Wave is nice. We have Washington and a couple base. The Red Waves are worth a little bit more than the pink.
ESPN's
Colts.
TV. Colts.
Giving away the Colts, missus.
I
Nice.
know.
What if we had a Peyton Manning auto for free? That would be sick.
That would be sick.
Ben Sinnott on the Donruss screen. We have Achan, Jonathan Brooks, Palmer, Joe Alt, and Lamar.
And AR signs. I mean, it's a chaser team.
Nice. I like that giveaway. This is always for the people. Charles Woodson, Puka, Dallas Turner for the Vikings with Jackson and a couple base. All right. Not a bad optic box or Donruss box for not having a downtown. At least we got a JJ and a red worthy. And again, if you're new to us, that's one last break we're doing this morning. We've only been live 2 hours exactly now. We will be live again, I think, tomorrow morning. If not, for sure, Wednesday and Thursday. All right, we have Keyshawn Johnson, Mel Renfro, Isaac Guerrero for the Niners, with Chop, Brees, and Drake London on the base.
KB, I feel a lot of Steelers fans will take Justin Fields.
All right, Barry Sanders on the green, Jason Taylor, Worthy on the pink optic. All right, Chief, she got both of them.
Okay, the giveaway is the pink gift bag up on the left over here.
Near your shoulder. Near your shoulder. Not here, not there.
Right here.
Right there.
If you don't see it, leave and come back.
All right, we have a Ryan Flournoy, J Love, Devontae Walker, Ollie Burrow, and Cooper. Come on, downtown. All right, we have Christian McCaffrey, the production line of Micah and CeeDee Lamb. There's a Red Wave Jaden Daniels. There we go. That's why we do these. I love the megas only. All right, Bell, Myles Garrett, Atwater. I do not like blasters. I do not like the Donruss hobby, but I do like the megas for chance at downtowns and Red Waves. Nice Jaden Daniels Red Wave.
Thanks, Eminem.
All right, Aim. Good luck with the Lions. All right, Lad McConkey on the green with the BTJ. Isaac Guerrero again. Some base. This is quite the morning Guns N' Roses song.
It's a lot.
All right, we have Xavier Legette on the rookie patch with the Tyreek Hill, BTJ on the retro, Brendan Rice, and then Will Shipley and some base. It's a random playlist with about 600 songs, and it does what it does. The next song will probably be Mariah Carey or something. Oh my gosh, it's like an old CCR next, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's do this, and we'll end with Finest. Congrats so far on that Jaden Daniels and others. Not too bad on the megas for not having a downtown. Let's get a super here. Yeah, there were. Sometimes that happens. All right, we're going to put the autographs to the back. Looks like there's a gold in there. All right, we have Kalen Carson, Devontae Walker. With a fridge, William Perry to 99 for the Bears. Adrian Peterson to 75 for the Vikings.
Hey, Gil.
Bo Nix to 50. This will comp nice. Congrats to the Broncos.
Nice, Broncos.
We like that. With a Chris Spielman, Paul Krause, Kurt Warner, Tyler Nubbin out of 199 for the Giants, and a Kalen Carson. Typically, if they give you like a Bo Nix like that, the autographs aren't going to be great. But Cowboys got an autograph. The Giants got a rookie autograph. And then congrats on the Broncos on that box. Gavin, how are you doing? All right, nice Bobo. Here, I'll load these for you since you're doing that. Did JB get the Broncos in the
Yes.
All right, JB. JV, you also had that Jaden Daniels that'll comp really nice too. You definitely hit well in those.
Old school players, Tony, for the Vikings. JJ does not sign on tops.
Randy Moss signs.
That's why they're
cheap.
they're
Yeah.
they're cheap.
But you can still hit downtowns of JJ and stuff. That's why we
Yes.
put a little bit of Panini product in. But yeah, there's Randy Moss is the biggest one. I'm trying to think who else. I think Adrian Peterson. I don't remember all of them though. Dan Marino, J.J. Watt, Magic Man, Barry Sanders, Jim McMahon, Brock Bowers to 49 for the Raiders. There we go, Raiders. With a John Elway, Terrion Arnold, Audric Estime, and Chris Long. Good luck, Tony. All right. We have Brock Bowers to 49. Congrats on that. That is the last break. Yes, that next one. All right. Bruce Smith, Lenny Moore, Joe Alt, Sam, Trey Benson with a Lenny Moore to 200 for the Colts. Caleb Williams on the finest debuts. Mason, Jatavian, and Peyton Manning.
And we are over half on that next break.
Last break, yep.
Last break of the morning.
We would do more, but we're out of finest.
Yeah.
Until Topps gets us our next shipment in. So we would do more. But Noah, our son, will be live tonight here on TikTok with a little bit bigger breaks if you want to get any of those. Archie, Troy, Chris, Newton with a Chris Long auto for the Rams. That might mean something big coming up. With a Troy Smith to 325, Blake Corum, Marino. There's a Randy Moss on the X-Fractor and a T.O. on the Eagles.
Empty? We'll see. We'll see, Empty. Thank you.
Empty ask?
He said world record breaking times here, and you say you don't have a morning crowd.
Well, we'll probably do some more mornings. Pun, not tonight. Pun, there's some. We're working on something else that we have to do some testing on tonight on the back end.
Noah and Kobe will be here tonight, though.
So we'll be off tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow. Marvin, Jermaine Burton, Cameron Kinchins on the auto. That's interesting. We have an Emmitt Smith, Xavier Worthy on the X-Fractor, Newton, and Randy Moss. Is this double Rams? Is this going to be one of those 3 autograph boxes? We'll see. Give us a Superfractor then. Or we need to hit a red. Yeah, Goober, those Kinchins isn't bad, but we'll see. Bucky Irving, Jalen Polk, McMillan, Nate Wiggins, Peyton Manning to 75 with an Adonai Mitchell, Warren Moon on the Chiefs. We don't see that very often.
No.
There's a Spencer Rattler X-Fractor and a Jermaine Burton.
It all adds up, right, Goober?
Exactly. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for the follow.
All right, Ricky Williams, Dallas Clark, Calvin Hill, Terrion Arnold, the Magic Man, with a Joe Montana to 200 for the Niners. Sweetness, Walter Payton, Bo Nix, Adonai Mitchell on the X-Fractor and Terrion Arnold. This is probably the rare version. So again, if you're new to Topps Finest and Topps products, it will say on the back if it's a common, uncommon, or rare. So that variation would be worth a little bit more, especially if it's numbered. I'm going to throw in a couple little packs. We've been throwing in some Prism in this, and we have hit some nice Caleb Williams. So,
and we have 10 teams left.
Let's throw in 2 of these this time. Illusions Blasters. How do those go? All right, let's give another shot here for a few teams. We have Gus Edwards, LT for the Giants, Myles Garrett for the Browns, Drew Bledsoe, LeVar Arrington, Keon Coleman. There's a J.J. Portals and a Mason Smith.
Tyler, are you asking about the Vikings? Their checklists are similar, but not exact.
All right, we have CeeDee Lamb Silver, Latu for the Colts on the rookie, Devin Culp for the Buccaneers, Marlon Humphrey. There's a J. Jeff for the Vikings, Brian Thomas, Kirk, and Johnny Wilson. Don't always do that, but I wanted this morning, since it's our first Monday morning stream, maybe in the history of 238 cards. I don't think I've ever done a Monday morning.
Yes.
Thought we'd throw in some Prism just to see if we could hit a little bit. Throwing those in for free just to see. All right, let me do a little recap of that one, and then we'll go from there. Last break.
5 minutes left in the giveaway and less than 10 teams left.
Last break, hopefully is loaded. Yeah, well, and if you missed totally, we still send a pack or something to you,
yes.
too. If we know who your favorite team is, we'll help out there. Xavier Leggett, Isaac Arandu, Lamar on the patch, Burton, Drake, Penix, the Randy Moss, Adonai, Warren Moon, Latu, Adonai, Worthy on the finest debuts, Lenny Moore to 200, the Fridge to 99, Adrian Peterson to 75, Montana to 200, Peyton Manning to 75, Spencer Rattler, then Kinchins and Chris Long for the Rams, Caleb Williams, Brock Bowers to 49 for the Raiders, Zay Flowers, Nubbin, Ladd, Dallas Turner, BTJ, Brendan Rice, Isaac, Worthy on the pink and the red wave. There was the Carson, the Bo Nix is nice. Congrats on that, Bo Nix. Those comp really, really nice. That's the gold to 50 geometric. The JJ, and there was a Jaden Daniels red wave in there too. Congrats on that, Commanders. That's why we put the Panini in there. Helps a little bit in case we miss in the tops. And vice versa. All right, let me go grab that last one that we can do.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna update the orders, and I'll put the overlay up, and we can make sure your teams went through. A few minutes left in the giveaway for the Colts this time.
And we do ship everything next day. Sometimes same day in the mornings, but they're getting everything out from the weekend right now. So this will go out tomorrow. If they get everything out today, we might still get this out today. You never know. And if you want a little bit bigger break, Noah, our son, will be live tonight on TikTok. Mrs. and I will be back on Tuesday. That's what I know so far.
That's what we know.
Did you say put the overlay up?
I'm working on it.
Okay, almost.
Almost.
I'll put the overlay up so you can see your name on the screen to see what team. Make sure you know what you got. And, yeah. Javier, I'm so sorry. The lose Lockett and DK, I'm sorry. That's tough. Because those are just iconic players for your Seahawks. Has anything else happened? Tampa's keeping Godwin. Really, Sam? When healthy, he's so good. I know he had that gruesome injury, but... Really? Suddy, did Dalman go to the Bears? Do I need to put something else on?
You can put the overlay up.
I can put the overlay up? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the overlay. She's still filling in. If you don't see her name there, she's getting caught up. Chiefs signed a tackle from the Niners. Nice, Padres. Congrats. Good morning, Speedy. Hooray, overlay. This is our last break of the morning. It's East Coast. I guess it's afternoon. And Tampa got Hassan Reddick. Congrats,
Four
Sam.
teams left. Cardinals, Cowboys, Panthers, Raiders. And then we are giving away... 1 minute left in the giveaway for the Colts.
Javi. Sorry, Javi, I'm not laughing at your demise, but I hope for your sake they do something else.
Javi. I know, Padres. Yeah, I decided to give away the Colts.
Yeah, let's hit a Peyton Manning auto for free for someone.
Those
sell for a lot. We've hit Manning out of this product a few times on autographs, so Colts seem to always hit too.
They always hit.
Nice giveaway, Mrs. You're the boss. You're the queen, the legend.
Wow. Stop it. Okay, 20 seconds left in the giveaway. You're welcome, Pun.
What's up, M. Kerr?
Hey, Chef.
What's up, Chef? The break whisperer. I live to hunt.
Matt, I got you for the Raiders.
3 years with 3-year deal, 2-year guarantee. Nice, Sam. Sam, your team still can own that division, right? I mean, Bryce Young and the Panthers are on their way up. Falcons, Penix looked good. You never know. Saints, I don't know about the Saints. Sorry, Saints fans, but man.
Padres, of all boxes, what boxes have you had the most luck with hits?
Topps Chrome football. In the last month, by far. I I also like. When I think of this, I think of also value too. Like I love Spectra, but it's expensive. I love Obsidian. It's kind of high, mid-tier. So I'm all about Select Hobby. That'll be out soon. I'm a big Select Hobby person. I feel like those hit so good. So that should be around in about 2 months or less. So for me, it probably would be
Ice Coast Joe won the Colts. See Bougie, I see you. Picked up the Cowboys. 2 teams left, y'all. Cardinals, Panthers.
The value-wise, Mosaic No Huddle is really good. If you can get Mosaic Blaster cases, we're seeing 6 case hits per case coming out of those, including like stained glass Jaden Daniels stuff. We do a lot of Mosaic Blaster case breaks. I'm just trying to think value-wise. I just think Chrome has been incredible.
Yeah, X is down.
What a time for X to go down during the beginning of NFL free agency.
What's Justin doing? Justin.
Yeah, he's just. Does Schefter have another place he can post? Does Schefter on Facebook? I'm kidding. Instagram, right?
Insta.
TikTok. Just go to TikTok.
Yeah, but those are like Twitter. You can just type.
And all the posts you see on here about sports content, that's our oldest son, Justin. So Justin does all that. We don't do a ton of card content. We probably should do more. And then Noah, our other son, you'll see him breaking tonight. They're both in their 20s. And so that's just us. It's just us that do all this. So
Panthers, Cardinals.
ESPN2 is running. I have ESPN on. Do I need to put the NFL Network on? He's on there. Okay, I'll switch over to ESPN2. Thank you, Jason. He does post on Facebook. Okay. Hamlin.
Oh,
shoot.
That's just where the hospital is. Hamlin, the hospital's there.
Hamlin, that hospital's not around anymore. Hamlin, you want to know something else? Go ahead and say it, Hamlin. I'll tell you something else. You'll probably guess it first.
Sybil.
Hamlin, it's about to get worse.
What are you going to say?
Let's see if he guesses.
I never lived there.
No, I never lived there either.
Okay.
I never lived there. And nothing wrong with it.
No.
We lived in the rival town next door in Brighton.
No, he wasn't born there.
Yes, I was.
Oh, you were born there too. That's right.
Same hospital. The boys were born in the same hospital I was. The hospital does not exist anymore. Hamlin, I can't believe you know that information now. He gives us a hard time.
Are you really, JV?
JV, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I nothing wrong with Howell. I was just, Brighton's a rival. We were rival high schools. We did not like each other.
The gift that keeps on giving.
I can't. Hamlin, that's funny. Hamlin, where were you born? What hospital were you born in? What town were you born in? I'm gonna guess he's gonna say like, where?
Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti? You think so? You think Ann Arbor? Oh, he was probably born in Mercy and Jackson. Okay, I know that one. Nice, Hamlin.
Okay, he's
Cohen. What's up, Cohen?
Hey, Cohen.
We shut down the hospital, Hamlin. After Justin and Noah were born there, they decided no more 238 people there.
We're doing good, Cohen. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Cohen.
Final 2 teams, final break of the morning.
St. Joe's in Ann Arbor, yes. That's where, like, when my dad had to have all his surgeries was at St. Joe's. We've spent a lot of time at St. Joe's Hospital.
My doctor just went to the one in, I know a lot of my friends did St. Joe's, but
we we don't live in Michigan anymore. We love Michigan,
Good morning, Custer.
but now we're in the home of Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee. Everything is Vandy here.
Yep.
It's an incredible hospital though. Incredible doctors.
Panthers, Cardinals, last break. I've only heard fabulous things.
Yeah,
Matt.
Suddy, I don't have any personal experience, but again, same. We've only heard incredible things about them.
Okay, final team.
Yes,
Yes,
Josh V.
I got that. Custer.
I have
thank you.
I have figured out some of your names now between Fanatics and TikToks. I know not all usernames are the same.
Custer picked up the Cardinals. Panthers, last team.
What really helps is like with Matt, he has the same profile picture on both. So I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
J Ray keeps the same profile picture on
Yes.
both. I remember profile pictures.
Oh, nice, Matt. I've only heard good things.
And again, thank you for hanging this morning. 4 breaks. This will be our 4th break. We've only been live 2 hours and 20 minutes. And then this is it for today because we're out of Finest. This is the last Hobby Finest I have.
Noah and Kobe will be live tonight at 6 o'clock.
With a little bit bigger break. They do.
I will list their breaks in the next couple hours. if you wanna get
It's
in
going to be a
early.
really nice break. They do have a couple Finest Delight left. There will be Chrome, Hobby, and Delight in it. There will be Obsidian in it, right? And then
Yes.
they'll also be chasing a downtown. If we hit downtown in this break, then they can do fresh.
Oh, that'll be awesome, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Where I grew up, Matt, was only about. It only took me 15 to 20 minutes to get to Ann Arbor, so it was closer than East Lansing. I kind of lived in between the two of them, but we would hang out in Ann Arbor all the time. It's just a cool town. East Lansing's fine, but Ann Arbor is incredible to hang out.
RJR, thanks for closing us out with the Panthers. We are set. The
What's up,
overlay
Sleeve
should
and
be.
Steven? If I live, I did not grow up in Howell, Hamlin. I was born in Howell. Stop it.
Okay.
I was not a Howell Highlander. I was a Brighton Bulldog. Did you say this is sold out?
Yeah,
Okay.
RJR, thanks for closing us out.
Hamlin, you're killing me. Hamlin, I'm gonna break out my old Brighton Bulldog stuff and start wearing it.
Matt, it's not cheap. Hamlin, right above you, lives in Ann Arbor.
Yeah. Hamlin, isn't where you were born? Isn't that where the state prison is?
You know what? I was going to say something about Jackson, but I decided to be nice.
You decided to be nice.
Yes.
I think that's where the state prison is. I think you're not supposed to pick up hitchhikers there. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. I'm turning off the overlay. Everything does get shipped out next day. If we hit like a monster card, we'll ship it out today and overnight it to you so you have it tomorrow. But everything else will get shipped out tomorrow. We typically are usually live right now on YouTube as well. This morning we're not, but we will upload today's stream to YouTube. We always believe wax breaks should have replays available. If you're a breaker and don't provide replays, there's no excuse. It's easy to do.
Custer, that's amazing.
And it doesn't cost you a dime. All right, here we go. Empty box. But I am excited, Hamlin, to hang out with you in the fall. We will be there. All right, here we go. Again, if you're new to us, we still ship the veteran base I skipped past. If you don't want them, let us know. All right, we have Isaiah Davis, Christian McCaffrey, Troy, Jaden Daniels on the base, Kurt and D. Mercado.
Hamlin. Matt asked if you enjoy living in Ann Arbor.
All right, Clay.
I got you, Clay.
Yeah, golfer. That's incredible. All right, Josh Palmer, Michael Penix with a Keon Coleman, Joe Milton, Vidal, and a couple veteran base.
Okay, Blessy.
All right, I'm going to let you load those, but I'll show those at the end there.
Okay.
I know, golfer. It's crazy. I see that. $44 million guaranteed for Chris Godwin. All All right, we have Aiden Hutchinson, Adonai Mitchell, which was a free team. Tip Ryman, Braylon Allen, and some base.
Okay, Tony.
All right, we have Marshawn Lloyd, Cousins, Tip Ryman on the Red Wave. Come on, downtown. We got a good shot at it here in these two boxes. We're getting close to the end of this case. All right, we have Jarrett Stidham, Will Levis, Kool-Aid McKinstry. We haven't seen Kool-Aid in a long time. Did you used to put Kool-Aid in like a baggie with some sugar? Like the Kool-Aid, not like a Kool-Aid, like the powdered.
Yeah.
And you would put it with sugar in a baggie, and then you would, you know.
No, my
like
mom wouldn't let me do
like
that.
Like a Fun Dip.
I know, my mom wouldn't let me do that.
Did your mom let you do Fun Dip?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we have Audric Estime on the patch, T.O., Patrick Mahomes, Bub, and some base. All right, let's get into another mega. Come on. Golfer. That's an interesting take. I mean, that's actually... I like that for Seattle. Nice young quarterback with a crazy cannon. That's funny, AM Creek. That's right. In elementary school, you were known by your snacks your mom packed in the bag. All right, TJ Watts, McKinnon, Latou, Malachi Corley, Red Wave for the Jets, Robinson, and some base. Yes, Sybil.
bitter water, because that mix was bitter without the sugar.
Yes. That's so funny. All right, we have Brock Purdy, Troy, Terry and Arnold, St. Brown, and Wandale Robinson. That's funny. All right, patch of Amari Cooper for the Browns with the Devontae Walker, Keon Coleman, Malachi Corley. Get both Malachis there, which happens a lot. All right. Yeah, Sam Howell, definitely. That would be kind of cool. Kyron, Ricky Parasol with a Vikai for the Lions, Fuaga, and some base. My goodness, give us something here. These two megas have not been that great compared to the other ones. Give us something. Devin Singletary, Christian McCaffrey, Vikai, Garendu, and Kirk Cousins, and Zay Flowers. Topps is going to have to save us here. We like throwing these in for the chance, you know?
Yeah.
It's the sweat. All right, we have Trent Williams, Wes Welker. All right, that's a sweat. Jaden Daniels, Optic. There we go, Commanders. That's what we're looking for.
JV.
That's why we put those in. Can help the quarterback teams that cost a little bit more. Patriots and Commanders both got a QB there with Milton and Daniels. All right. Grade it. That one looks pretty good on the front, centering wise. All right, come on, 101. All right, we're going to put autographs to the back. I see an orange to 25 in here. All right, Carter Bradley, Jace McMillan, Dallas Turner for the Vikings to 75. Paul Krause out of 25 for the Vikings. The Bus for the Steelers to 99. With a John Elway refractor, Howie Long, Mario Williams, Jalen Polk for the Patriots on the autograph, and a Junior Colson for the Chargers. Junior Colson is local here to us. Actually, our son Noah went to middle school with him.
Yep.
With Junior. He's a local Middle Tennessee stud.
Go Blue.
That's right. He also went to Michigan. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Okay, we got to try. We're going to try. And I'll throw in a couple of those packs at the end, too. That's what we've been doing today. I don't always do that, but first morning stream in forever, and probably first Monday morning stream ever. Okay, be a big quarterback here. Big rookie quarterback, but we'll take Brady. We'll take Peyton
We'll
Manning.
take it.
We'll take those, too. All right. Good luck, empty box. Custer, we've talked about it, Custer. We're going to do this week and kind of circle back and then figure it out. Johnny Wilson, Andre Reed, Ocho, Earl Campbell, Jim Everett, Bucky, Chad Johnson on the Dynamos, CJ Stroud. There's a Jim Everett X-Fractor and a Jalen McMillan. Again, this is going to be the rare version. If you ever get like numbered cards of this, always on Finest, always look under the number. It'll say common, uncommon, or rare. So the rares are the more rare. So if you get autographs of those or numbered, they're worth a little bit more when you're selling them. All right, Latu, Edgar Cooper, Will Shipley, Malik Neighbors, Chop Robinson, Caleb Williams to 10. The Bears, let's go.
Weed Man.
With Michael Pratt, Chris Jenkins, Trey Benson, and a Nate Wiggins. Let's go, Weed Man. This is going to be a rare variation, I bet. It is. That's the rare variation of that. Congrats, Weed Man. 8 out of 10 on that Caleb Williams.
I know, Goober.
Those cards comp really nice, too. All right, Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson, Worthy, Brock Bowers, Chris Long. That's interesting. Chris Long on the autograph. Jalen Polk is the 125. With a Leggett, Lad McConkey, Troy Aikman, and Bucky Irving. All right, Rams. And Jalen Polk. I know, we're trying. If you don't hit anything, we still send you out a pack or something to open. All right, Jaden Daniels. Again, we always take those. Caleb Williams, Quinyon Mitchell, Cade Stover. Is this auto? Jalen McMillan Buccaneers. Not bad on the autograph for the Bucks. With a Keenan McCardell to 325 for the Jags. Marvin Harrison for the Cardinals. Randy Moss, Xavier Leggett, and Jalen Polk. That Leggett was an X-Fractor. Who had the Bucks in this one? Was that you, Empty?
Bucks was Ice Cold Joe.
Ice Cold Joe. Nice. KB, what happened? KB's upset about something with the Steelers. What happened, KB? Marshall, Cooper DeJean, Marshawn Lloyd, Lad McConkey, Brendan Rice, Donovan McNabb for the Eagles to 75, Keon Coleman, X-Fractor on the Lad, Jacob Cowing, and Dallas Turner. Well, Custer, he was already... I think he's worried about the quarterback situation there.
Oh, we don't have any personals right now.
We don't have any personals right now. Yeah. I mean, you can always take requests. We sell more of our personals over on Fanatics. We'll do some... Just depends. You can always message us and stuff. All right. Here we go. Keon Coleman, Larry Johnson, Edgar and James, Brett Favre, Luke Kuechly, Brendan Rice, Keon Coleman Dynamos, Kurt Warner, Roman Wilson, and a Jonathan Brooks. All right. I'm going to throw again in a couple packs of these, see if we can hit someone a silver. Sorry, what team did you have? All right, we have Jamal Anderson, Blake Corum for the Rams, with a Brandon Fisk, Jared Goff, Gus Edwards, JJ, Marvin Harrison, and a Devin Culp. These are kind of cheat codes because you can still hit $300 to $400 cards in them. So we like using these for giveaways and breaks and stuff. All right, we have a Tyler Nubbin, Brandon Aubrey, Tony Dorsett, Andy Reid, Devontae Smith, with Kirk, Derek, and Brendan Rice.
That's right.
There's one left in this box, so let's open the last one.
Let's finish it
Let's
off.
give it away, too. That's the end of this one. Let's see if we can hit one. All right. Come on. We have a George Pickens silver, Matt LaFleur for the Packers, Ricky Parasol. There we go, Niners. Little rookie Ricky. Miles Sanders, Christian Watson, red, white, and blue. Derek Carr. There's a Drake May, Emergent, and a Malik Neighbors on the base. Future MVP is what I meant to say, KB. That's right. Future MVP, Jared Goff. It's morning time, KB. I'm not used to the mornings. I'm not used to it. All right, let me do a quick recap of that break. We'll have replays up and available. I'll upload them to YouTube this afternoon. Typically, they're instantly available, but not. Well, we'll get them up there.
Yep.
All right, we had Keon Coleman, McCardell, the 325 for the Jags, Jaden Daniels, Leggett, Keon, Penix, Keon, Ricky on that red, white, and blue, Drake, McNabb was the 75, Jalen McMillan for the Bucks auto, Ladd on the X-Fractor, Polk to 125, Chris Long auto, Paul Krause to 25, Junior Colson Chargers to 75, Malachi on both of the optics, Jaden Daniels base, Kool-Aid, the bust to 99, Joe Milton. If Joe Milton goes to the Seahawks, list your Joe Milton cards. Jalen Polk out of 199, Dallas Turner to 75. There was a Jaden Daniels optic and a Caleb Williams numbered to 10 in this. That card will comp nice. It is the rare variation for them. What's up, Barnyard? All right. If you're new to us again, appreciate the hang.
Okay, you know who.
We don't typically do mornings. This week we are doing mornings. Noah and Kobe will be live tonight with a pretty big break. And they're only doing a couple of those. And then we'll be back. And if you can't find us here, we're probably on Fanatics. So
Thanks, everyone. Have a great Monday.
Have a good Monday. We've been live for 2 hours and 37 minutes. If we wait a minute.
If we wait
1 minute, it's 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Okay, COVID, I got you.
All right.
You guys have a good day.